What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is the Atlanta Falcons hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here in Atlanta. Let me get the chat a-brewing. What up, Pat? What PCC? Don't ever be late again. Yeah. What's up, buddy? How are you? How you is, boy? I'm doing okay. We're it's been busy, man. You know, it is what it is. No excuses. It's life. It's good old life, you know, but it's just been busy. Let's see here. Where's the chat? Why is this not available? What is it, because the old chat is open? Here comes the one. Oh my, good Lord. What up, Austin? What up, Minty? What up, Eric? How are you? Where's the... No. There it is. There it is. Whoop. There it is. There we go. Now you guys can see yourselves. What's up, everybody? Hope the little guy's doing good. He's doing very good. He's doing good. He has been having a little bit of a sleep regression, but it is what it is. All right. Yeah, I don't see the Atlanta love either. I agree. I have Tampa Bay winning this game. We're about to get kickoff. Tampa Bay kicking off to the Falcons. There's the kick. And we're off like a herd of turtles. And it's going to be a touchback for Atlanta, and they will start this drive at their own 30. Take a look here at the Atlanta offense. Of course, it's led by Kirk Cousins. Then several first-round picks on this team. You got Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London. All the weapons on the first round out there. First-round picks, as well as a couple on the offensive line. You got Jake Matthews, Chris Lindstrom, and Caleb McGrary. This offense has not quite been up to snuff like they were hoping that it would be when they went and signed Kirk, but alas, here we are. In the pistol for Kirk Cousins. Two receivers each way. He takes a snap. Handoff to the right side for Bijan. Bijan running straight ahead. Will get tackled after a gain of 2. Over to the Tampa Bay defensive side of the football. They are a very, very good run defense. It'll be interesting to see. They're going to hurry up offense. But Vita Vea in the middle. Then they, of course, have Levante David, longtime middle linebacker. Been great for them. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. 2 receivers each way. At their own 32, 2nd and 8. Bijan switches sides in the backfield. Takes a snap, drops back to passes. Kirk blitz coming. Quick throw over to the right side. Has his man open as Kyle Pitts in the second level. And Kyle Pitts gets tripped up after a big play. Looks about 30 yards downfield. It's Kyle Pitts on the seam route. Great throw by Kirk Cousins with the blitz coming. Good pickup as well. It'll be a gain of 32 up to the Tampa Bay 36-yard line. Beautiful throw. Cover 3 defense. Well done. Over to the left side. Hurry up offense. They're going with Bijan trying to find the edge. And he will find the edge. And turns a gain of 3 yards. Looked like he was going to get tackled in the backfield. Ran backwards to get out there. But does find a way to get 3. So 2nd and 7 at Tampa Bay's 33-yard line coming up. Back to Tampa Bay's defensive side of the football. Vita Vea is just an absolute monster inside. The Atlanta Falcons, excuse me, never mind, this is the defense. But nonetheless, Antoine Winfield Jr. is not playing today. That's going to be a big hit to the secondary. He's a nice young safety for them, drafted in 2020. But here we go. In the pistol formation, 3 receivers bunched to the right. Tyler Algier comes into the game. McLeod in motion, stays on the right side. Takes a snap. 4-man rush, going to the left side, one-on-one coverage, and it's going to be dropped by Mooney. Back shoulder throw. Looked like it was great body control by Mooney to get his hands on it and had a chance to make that grab, but instead it is a dropped pass and 3rd and 7 coming up here now for the Falcons. My stream is so delayed, I'll be syncing you up, and I ain't going to be in the chat. I'm still here, though. Sounds good. Sorry that it's delayed. I'm actually ahead of ESPN today, though. That's good. That's a miracle. All right, here we go in the shotgun. Two receivers. Excuse me, actually 3 receivers to the right. One was down to the screen. Didn't even see him for a second. Blitz coming. Kirk steps up, throws over the middle of the field. Has his man is Drake London. And that'll be plenty for a first down. Gain of about 14-ish yards. And Atlanta keeps this drive alive. They will give it 15 yards at the 18-yard line. Thought he got up to the 19. But it looks like they will give him the 18-yard line. Drake London, first-round pick. Bit overrated in my opinion. Definitely he only got to the 19. Interesting that they gave him the 18. Nonetheless, 1st and 10. Handoff on the jet sweep here to Bijan, and Bijan will get hit in the backfield. Fights just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So now it'll bring up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line. What up, Daniel? Let me get a poll going. Who do you got? Do you have the Falcons or do you have the Buccaneers? I have the Buccaneers today. That is where I am going. I think it should be a really good game, though. It could go either way, but I think the Bucs are slightly better. In the pistol formation here for Kirk. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Going to his left side. Has his man wide open is Drake London. And Drake London spinning into the end zone. And the Falcons strike first. 6-0 over the Falcons. And here you go. The home crowd is humming right now. Excited. 7 plays, 70 yards, and 3 minutes off the clock. The Falcons strike first. Take the ball immediately, and the zone coverage. Drake London doing a great job just finding the gap in the zone. And, what's his name? Tyreek Smith? Is our Tyke Smith? That was horrible awareness. The snap, the hold, the kick is up for the PAT. The PAT is good. The Falcons will extend it to 7-0 now. 11:54 to go in the first quarter after the opening drive. Man, Tyke Smith, just no awareness of where he should be on that foot. He just left Drake London and went to guard a spot on the field instead of guard, somewhere near his spot. It is what it is. What up, Vexy? How are you? Primetime Kirk. There he is. They did win in primetime against the Eagles this year already. This is the only other... Have we watched another Falcons game? The Chiefs game. We did watch the Chiefs game. This was a primetime game. I think Sunday Night Football, right? We did watch this. All right. So Falcons get on the board. Definitely the Falcons are going to want to play with the lead. Obviously, it's typically easier to, but I don't know, actually. Now that I think about it, I was going to say, but no, actually, it's going to be tough. It's just going to be a game. It's just going to be a game here. Because it's not like the Buccaneers are a team that's really going to be able to run the clock down, even if they had the lead. The Falcons, while they'll have a great player in Bijan Robinson, and I'm sure he'll get his at times, the Buccaneers' run defense is very, very good. So the Buccaneers are actually a hard team to just wallop on this because they can shut you down. If you try to commit to the run, they will shut it down. Yep, they scored already. Vita Vea is just such a monster in the middle. Excuse me. They are also missing Kalijah Cansey, their first-round pick. But they do have Tyron Shoyinka, a former first-round pick as well. And Yaya Diaby has played well for them in that front seven. KJ Britt, a guy... Didn't they add him? He drafted him? Who am I thinking of? I guess there's another Brit I'm thinking of, I think. Oh, well, what are you going to do? What's wrong with your icon, Tim? What is wrong with it? What do you mean? It's in there. I see your icon. It's on If you look at the screen, it's on there. The icon is just you're a channel member now, which is awesome. Appreciate you being a channel member. Don't ever be late again. That's funny. Anyway, I don't know how many of you are here. Hit the like button. There's the kick from Younghoe Koo. And it will be caught at the 4-yard line and returned here by Tampa. Past the 25. He's got room to run. And he's going to be finally pushed out of bounds after crossing the 40-yard line. Nice return and great field position here for Tampa. Oh, does it pop up after your first post? Let's see. It's on there every time that I see. Since they can't fire up the band, can you do the Dirty Bird dance? I need to look what that up is. Or look up what that is. I don't even know what their Dirty Bird dance is. See it now, but it is on my first post. Oh, weird. Maybe it is some sort of glitch or something that it doesn't register until after the first chat. Single back formation. 3 receivers bunched on the left side. Takes a snap, play action. Baker Mayfield stepping up into the pocket. Throws over the middle and caught. To the great Mike Evans coming back for the football. Crosses midfield at the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield has had an absolute fantastic season so far. I know in fantasy he's the number 2 quarterback in the league in fantasy points. Nice first play of the game. Gets a gain of 15 yards. I actually have him on my bench right now. I started Geno instead, going against a little weaker defense in the Giants. Single back formation. Man in motion is Otten. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here's Rachaad White. And Rachaad White will fall forward for a gain of about 4 up to the 43-yard line. And it should be a second. Actually, maybe be a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bucks. Bum, 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 bum. All right, 2nd and 5, 10:40 to go in the first quarter. Baker Mayfield scans the field. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Takes a snap, looking to his left, pumping, going to the slant, and nearly intercepted by Terrell. A.J. Terrell beating Mike Evans to the spot. Baker Mayfield can't believe it because he did look like he came in contact with Mike Evans early. Take a look at A.J. Terrell here. He just beats him to the spot and nearly gets it picked off. They want a flag, but I don't know. I think it probably should have. He's not really going for the ball until after he hits him. Arguably should have been a pass interference there, but nonetheless, great coverage. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Baker throws over the middle, and now Mike Evans will get another grab. Forward progress will give him a gain of about 9, 10-ish yards. Move the chains for Mike Evans. Goes up to the 34-yard line of Atlanta. Great job. It's really actually good coverage there by Alford, but strong hands by Mike Evans. Make sure he hangs on to it. It does not go down. Mike Evans will go to the sideline for a breather. 1st and 10. Single back formation. Probably a run here. Godwin goes in motion. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the right is White. White cuts it up, and good run defense. Only allows a yard on that one. Good read there by the Falcons. Understanding Mike Evans is not on the field. Most likely 1st and 10. They're going to go to the run here. And they over-pursued, and they were all over Rachaad White. Rachaad White has not had a good season this year. Last year, he had a lot of hype coming in. Injured player. Number 19 for the Buccaneers, Cameron Johnson. Man, Trey Palmer and Jalen McMillan both out with injuries for the Bucs, so they're really light on wide receiver today. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Sterling Shepard, Cameron Johnson, and Cody Thompson listed receivers out there. And that's, now with Cameron Johnson's out, they're literally down to just 4 receivers on the field. Here's one to test if someone knows football and is worth talking to about sports. Ask them if Mike Evans is a first ballot Hall of Famer. If they say no, No need to talk to them for too long. Yeah, Mike Evans, dude, he's had a fantastic career. 1,000 yards every single year. He's got a Super Bowl ring with the Tom Brady era, right? He's had how many seasons with double-digit seasons? Mike Evans, double-digit touchdowns is what I meant to say. If we look here at his total stats, double-digit touchdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons of double-digit touchdowns as well. Very, very good player. Very good. And going to the playoffs and winning a Super Bowl is definitely put an exclamation point on his career, right? Especially if you have guys like Andre Johnson being a Hall of Famer. And who was the other receiver recently that became a Hall of Famer without a Super Bowl also? I know Larry's a Hall of Famer, but he should be. He went to the Super Bowl. It was Andre Johnson and somebody else recently, right? That had really great careers, were legit wide receivers in the league, but just never won the big one. So, yeah. Mike Evans has the stats to back it up. 11 years, over almost 12,000 yards, and as well as a Super Bowl ring. Mike Evans, Hall of Famer, yep. Yep. It's interesting because with Mike Evans, the thing about Mike that people get hung up on is during his career, he was never really considered a top 5 receiver almost on anybody's boards. Right? Like his entire career, he's been outside the top 5, so it's kind of weird to think of him as a Hall of Famer. Takes a snap, hand off to the right side, and he will get walloped. And another loss of a yard now. Rachaad White is just not doing anything. Bucky Irving has been running a lot better for Tampa Bay. T.O. never won, correct. Yep. He did go to the Super Bowl with the Eagles. And I guess he never won with the Niners. Or wait, did he not win with the Niners? Did he come after the Niners won? I guess he had to have, right? 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, takes the snap, Baker Mayfield. Looking, setting up the screen to the tight end, and he's going to get the first down and more. Inside the 20. What a play call by the Bucs. You have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin getting all the attention, and then you go to Otten on the screen pass. You had good numbers over there, great blocking. Great job by Otten, too. Force Judon up the field and make a play. Yeah, I think he came after. Fair enough. Fair enough. Obviously, the Cowboys never went anywhere. In the shotgun here. Takes the snap as Baker. Looking. Goes over the middle of the field. Caught. And Chris Godwin. Will get taken out. Tripped up. Very scary. That I hate those leg tackles. Like just diving at people's knees. It just scares the crap out of me every time. And I'm just like, are they going to get up? Are they going to get up? But looks like he did avoid getting any injury, major injury at least. Yeah, the big thing is you just don't want your foot planted. You got to run with such light feet. How do I grade the Bucs O-line? They are missing Godke, which is huge. Luke Godke. Tristan Wirfs, obviously, a top-notch left tackle. The rest of it is interesting. You got Graham Barton, their first-round pick, so he's the center out of Duke. Cody Mauch out of North Dakota State a year ago is mediocre. With Luke Godke, they have a really good tackle pair, and then the interior of their offensive line is questionable. I don't know how Graham Barton's doing in his young rookie season, if he's playing well. Ben Biddison, I don't know a whole lot about, but coming from the Giants, I'm not too excited about that. Cody Mauch, he's definitely a better guard than he is a tackle. He came in saying that he could play like every position across the line. So they definitely put him in his best spot, but he was not somebody that I was super excited about coming out. So I would say it's kind of a really great tackle duo and then a mediocre interior. So where does that grade out at? B- or something like that? First and goal. Single back formation. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Mike Evans on the left. Man in motion is Irving. Takes a snap, play action, looking. Baker coming backside. Wide open is Mike Evans. And just like that, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. How do you leave Mike Evans that wide open? That play call must have been nasty. Let's look here. You had 3 guys near Mike Evans on the backside. One comes to blitz. Oh, the safety blitzed. Oh, and A.J. Terrell. It looked like everybody else was playing man-to-man, but A.J. Terrell was playing zone. Why did A.J. Terrell play zone when everybody else was playing man? Oof. Big mistake. And there's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good, and we're all knotted up 7-7. Miscommunication in the secondary. You had a blitzing safety who vacated the zone, and then A.J. Terrell played zone instead of man, and Mike Evans literally by himself in the end zone. Easy pitch and catch from Baker to Mike Evans. They've been fantastic this year. I think that's already, in 5 weeks? That's got to be, touchdown number 4 or 5? Early in the young season for Mike Evans. I think he had 2 last week, 2 against us, so that's at least 5, maybe even 6. Oh, he only had 1 last week. Okay, so it is 4. I thought he had 2 last week for some reason. I knew he had 2 against us. Washington. He had none against Detroit, none against Denver. Okay, so he had... Oh, yeah, that's right. That weird Tampa Bay horrible week against Denver. That is such a weird stat line. Weird stat line. Like, they just randomly... They're such a really good squad. Defeating Detroit, one of the best teams in the league. Manhandling the Eagles. Destroying Washington. And then just a complete lapse in what the heck they were thinking against Denver. It's so weird how the NFL works week to week. 2 TDs till hundo, baby. Let's go, Mike. There you go. Yeah, he was after Jeff Garcia, and Mooch was the head coach. Oh, he played with Jeff Garcia, so he never even played with Young. Interesting. I didn't know that. Rooting for Kirk. 5 is a beast, though. Baker. Is Baker number 5? Yeah. What up, Alex? Yes, I'm this delayed. No, it's fine. You're good. You are good. How we doing over in the chat? We got 20 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. How's the mic doing? The mic looks... The volume looks okay. Good. He did play with Young? You just said he was after with Jeff Garcia. Is what it is. Oh, there's Matt Ryan. He's going to be honored at halftime in the Ring of Fame. A Ring of Honor. Very cool. Is Bucky a number 2 or a number 1 running back? Well, currently he's the number 2, but Rachaad White is trying everything he can to lose his number 1 role. Baker's number 6. He's probably talking about somebody else at number 5. Maybe he mistyped. Should we pick up Devontae Adams? I think if they want to get rid of him for cheap, I'll give you a 3rd for him. But I don't feel desperate to go after a Devontae Adams, especially with how our offense is already playing. Here we go. Under center, takes snap play action, goes to the left side, and it will be caught by Darnell Mooney. Wow, these offenses are humming right now. Right out the gate, a gain of about 15, 18 yards. Just hitting the play action quickly. Darnell Mooney, who had the drop earlier, gets the gate. Actually, they give him 20 yards on the play. Yep, he's out of bounds right there at the 50, so yeah, 20 yards on the play. Now they go to the line again. 2 receivers each way. Kirk in the shotgun. Algier here, the running back to his right. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Scanning, pumping, has time. Going to check it down to Tyler. And he's going to get tackled for a gain of about 3 up near the 47-yard line. 2nd and 7 coming up for Atlanta. Tim, the offenses are humming because they've been studying JD5. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. These ones, yeah. Fair. All right, in the pistol formation, 2 receivers each way. Mooney goes in motion now to the left side. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Algier. Algier puts his foot in the ground, and Algier will get a gain of about 8 on the play. And Algier a little shaken up on that tackle, it looked like. Tell Algier, man. Honestly, there's not many guys that I'd feel worse for than Tyler Algier. Algier had a fantastic year. Looked like he was going to be the running back of the future in Atlanta. And you can see he's got great vision. He's got great size, speed combo. But then they went and drafted Bijan, and Algier just relegated to a backup. They are starting to use him a bit more now, though. In the pistol. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Looking to throw over to the left side. And it's going to be caught by McLeod. Number 23 for the Bucs could not get his head around in time. Little bit out of position. Tyke Smith, he is struggling, the rookie out of Georgia. And Kirk Cousins just throws a floater out there and somehow harmlessly barely misses the helmet of Tyke Smith. Yikes. T.O.'s first reception was from Steve Young. Okay, there you go. 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Mooney in motion. Takes a snap. Going to jet sweep it. No, he's looking to throw it. No, he is. He is going to throw it away. Okay. Is there nobody downfield illegally? Good job by Mooney throwing it away to avoid a loss, but no linemen were downfield on a run play. Interesting. Algier is nice. Yes, he is. I love that our outlook is strong enough that I can watch these games with a scout's eye. We have Atlanta later in the season and hopefully have a revenge game against Tampa like we did in 2005. That'll be fun. In the pistol. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, throws over the right side, and it will be caught by London. And to be a gain of about 6. So 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Falcons at Tampa Bay's 18-ish yard line. Tim, are we winning Sunday? It's a little bit of a trap game for sure. We should be favorited. 3rd and 5. It's really like 3rd and 4.5-ish. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Bijan in the backfield with Kirk. Kyle on the right side takes a snap. Looking to throw. And pressure! And guess who? Vita Vea. Absolute. Ooh. Don't be an idiot, Vita Vea. Oh my gosh. Did they not catch that? He did a gun thing like he was in war. He like did a bear crawl. Like an army crawl. And then he acted like he was in the trenches with a gun. That's against the rules. You cannot show weaponry. And fortunately for the Bucs, they missed it. They do make it a little bit of a tougher kick for Younghoe Koo, but he has become one of the most accurate kickers in the league. Should be very makeable here at 46-yarder, right down the middle. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good! A little commentator's curse. But wait a minute. Flag on the play. Oh, wait. What's the flag? Offsides! And Younghoe Koo gets saved with the missed field goal. And he'll get another attempt here on 4th and 9, making it a 41-yarder. Ouch. Town. Who goes offsides? Oh, the left side. And they didn't even affect the kick either. It's not like one of those situations where you go offsides and, okay, fine. You obviously they missed the field goal because you went offsides. Tough. All right, Younghoe Koo, who just missed it, got to get that out of his head. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and this one is no good again! He kicked the exact same kick! Kicking is 95% mental. 95% mental. When it gets in your head, this is where kickers go to die. He has got to get his head in the game. As I said, he's been one of the most accurate kickers since he's gone to Atlanta. He just made a 58-yard field goal last week to defeat the Saints. The guy's a great kicker, but man, he got in his own head, missed it wide left, and did it again, the exact same kick twice in a row. And Younghoe Koo does not give the Falcons the lead here. Yikes. Vita Vea is allowed to do whatever he wants because he's awesome, yeah. Bow and arrow celebration has been cleared, though, right? Did they clear it this week? It wasn't last week. Our Elimine Zacchaeus, he got called for a flag for the bow and arrow. And it's been old. Like, they haven't allowed a bow and arrow for years. Like, I remember when Josh Norman got here, he was going to, since we were the Redskins at the time, he was going to make the bow and arrow his, like, signature move when he made a play. And they called a flag saying, yeah, can't do that. Weaponry. Looking for a shootout, 42-40 Bucks. Jeez. What up, Hefe? How are you? They don't care about a gun gesture, but a bow and arrow or a cutthroat. Yeah, that's tribal warfare, not allowed. Koo ain't no cyber, that's for sure, yeah. Jeremy McNichols did it, I thought, after his touchdown. I thought it was it McNichols? Maybe it was McNichols. Was it McNichols who did the bow and arrow? But it wasn't even really a bow and arrow, right? It was the Usain Bolt. Yeah, it was McNichols. Thank you for the correction. It was McNichols. Yo, I'm at the point where I think Cyber's going to make everything. There you go. In the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw outside to the left side is Godwin. Godwin on the screen, get blockers. And he will get tripped up after a gain of 10. First down for the Bucks. So it should be near the 41, 42-ish yard line. We went from massive liability with kicker to a massive asset. Yeah, Seibert has been great. No ifs, ands, or buts. How do you grade Commanders' O-line? O-line is surprising me. I mean, PFF has like 3 of our offensive linemen ranked in the top 10 or something like that. Single back formation, takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Irving. Irving running to the left side, and Irving slipping a tackle, and he's into the second level. And see, this is what I'm saying. Bucky Irving is slowly stealing the job from Rachaad White. Slowly. But no, the O-line has been playing great, especially the interior, but I think it's really a product of Jaden Daniels. His legs are so powerful that it makes the pass rush slow down and then allows it to be a little bit easier for the pass rush. I love it. Here we go. Takes a snap. Play action. Baker steps up, avoids the rush, going deep, and overthrows Shepard. Sterling Shepard they acquired from the Giants. Overthrow there. Baker Mayfield just absolutely slinging it like it's Tyreek Hill out there. Irving should be at the start in the bulk of the carries. Better vision, more power. Yeah, he's run better all season long. Rachaad White's really had a struggle of a year. Off liked our O-line last year too. PFF liked our offensive last year too. Now we just have an actual QB. Yeah. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun is Baker. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws over to the left side. It'll be caught by Godwin, and Godwin does not just go out of bounds. He makes sure he lays a hit there on Simmons. Gain of about 7-ish. And it'll bring up 3rd and short for the Buccaneers. Already Atlanta's 35-yard line here. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Falcons have no pass rush. Yeah, but that was another thing. That was a shock of drafting Bijan Robinson. They needed pass rush so bad, so you didn't even need a running back, and there was guys there that could have been a good pass rusher potentially. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, quick throw to the left side, and Godwin could not make the grab. It was at his back shoulder, and he could not get a hand underneath it, so that'll bring up 4th and 3, and a 53-yard attempt coming up here for the Buccaneers. Bucky reminds me of MJD. Bucky doesn't look that small, though. MJD was a little fire plug. All right, from the left hash for McLaughlin. Here we go. McLaughlin takes the snap, and it is up, and it is right down the middle. It is good. So the Buccaneers knock it up through the uprights, and they take their first lead of the game, 10-7, with 1:22 to go in the first quarter. That bolt gesture is not allowed because it's too close to looking like he's throwing a spear. Also, tribal warfare can't do it in Mike Singletary voice. Oh, man. All right, so the Falcons will get the ball back here. Currently down by just 3. Kirk Cousins playing very well. 7 for 8, 108 yards and a touchdown. Just haven't really gotten the run game going that well yet. 4 carries for 13 yards, only 3 yards a carry. Bucky Irving saving the run game stats. 1 carry, 16 yards. Rachaad White only 2 yards a carry right now. Both teams throwing the ball well. What did you think about extending? What do you think about sending Cornelius Lucas in the middle of the season? He always shows up big for us. It's so weird. I don't know what the contract would look like because I'm not extending him for starter money. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback. At the 30-yard line is where the Falcons will start. How old is Cornelius Lucas? 29? No, 33. Jeez Louise. In the pistol formation here for Kirk. Takes a snap. Quick throw outside to Bijan. Bijan trying to follow his blocks. And will get tripped up after a gain of about 5. Second down and manageable here for the Falcons. Chase is top 5 in the league. Has only missed 1 kick since coming here, and it was blocked. Wow. True, I wouldn't give Lucas starting money, but if we keep platooning him, then he'll start to get that from a team. Left tackles are hard to come by. Yep. In the pistol formation, man in motion is McLeod. Takes a snap. Hand off to the right side is Bijan. Bijan with a little hesitation, and Bijan will get a gain of 1. Man, the Buccaneers, man, all throwing punches trying to get that ball out. That was hilarious. Looked like they were jumping him. Thought he was up there. We may need to let him go. I think if we could trade him this year, if he's playing well, and which he is, the snap, looking, going to the left side. It's going to be caught, and it will be Mooney who gets a gain of about 8, and that'll be enough for a first down, move the chains. And that might be the end of the first quarter here. Kirk Cousins hurrying up to the line. Hurrying up. 3, 2, and it will be the end of the first. All right, Buccaneers 10, Falcons 7 here in the ball game. Algiers running much better than Bijan, yeah. I wonder if there would be a trade market for Cornelius Lucas since he's playing so well. If somebody's like lost a tackle and they want, like, ooh, what about the Buccaneers? I don't know what Luke Godkey's injury is. Maybe one of these teams that has lost a tackle that could be competitive and they want to go after a guy like Cornelius Lucas. And we could somehow steal a important pick off somebody if they want to come in, trade a 3rd-round pick or something to try to fix their left tackle spot. That could be huge. No way I trade Lucas. He's too valuable for us. He wouldn't get much for a rental. I mean, I'm not going to just give him away for like a 6th-round pick. But if somebody's desperate enough that they really need a tackle, I'm letting him go. He is not the future here. He's 33 years old. Like, if you're a competitive team and you lose one of your tackles, and Cornelius Lucas is playing so well, and you can go and get him for your Super Bowl run, potentially, for a 3rd-round pick or something, is that worth it? 4th-round pick? I might give him rid of him. I may let him go for a 4th. Because, yeah, just let Brandon Coleman, rather. Let him be the full-time starter. Bucks 23, Falcons 19. So that would be a 42-point total. I wonder what the over-under was. Oh, wow. Jeez. People they come up with the most weird talents. You have this lady on a unicycle with glass bowls, throwing them up off her foot to stack them on her head. All right, under center here for Kirk. 1st and 10, takes a snap, play action. Kirk, pressure coming immediately from Vita Vea, has to escape to his left and then just get rid of the football. And he will just throw it away here, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Outside of JD, Coleman has to be Peter's best pick, right? I guess so, yeah. Johnny Newton hasn't done a whole lot yet. Luke hasn't done a whole lot yet. Sanders still has definitely had rookie woes. Sennett's been kind of held in reserve for the most part. So, yeah, 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back. Kirk, looking, throws over the middle of the field, and it will be poked away. It's looking for Drake London. Wait a minute, flag on the field. Ooh, Drake London's slow to get up. Hold up. What's the flag here? They're going to say what? Defenseless receiver? Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 52, and they give them the free 1st down. Let's look at this. Is it a good call? KJ Britt's frustrated. Let's look. Oh, come on. What is he supposed to do? What is Britt supposed to do? He's in zone. He's just turning around, and the receiver's right in front of his face. It's ridiculous. Stupid NFL, man. Single back formation, handoff to the right side is Algier. Algier bouncing it outside to the right, cutting it up, and Algier will get spun down after a gain of about 7. Uh-oh, flag on the field might be a makeup call. Might get a holding call, moving back. It's going to be a few young players of the year left on their deal that a team may want to let go for picks. We could get a good player in the month at the deadline. Potentially, yeah. Holding. Offense, number 64. Newzel. The center gets called for holding, and that'll move them back for a loss of 10. So 1st and 20 coming up at their own 49 now. Algier is the one. Algier is great. I love Algier, but Bijan's a freak. Especially impressive when sees Guyton constantly getting penalized. Yeah. In the shotgun empty backfield set here, takes a snap, setting up the screen to McLeod. McLeod will split the defenders, and McLeod will get a decent gain to get those penalty yards back. 2nd down and a gain of... They said a gain of only 3? That was not a gain of 3. That was a gain of like 8. So it should be 2nd and 12 coming up here for the Falcons. Glad we didn't trade back into the first round for him. Me too. I really only liked 3 tackles in this draft. Olu Fashanu, Joe Alt, and J.C. Latham. I like Latham a lot. In the pistol formation, man in motion's Mooney, takes a snap, blitz coming, good protection over the middle, and it's going to be caught. The ball comes out when he hits the ground, but he recovers it anyway, and it is Hodge with a nice catch, and that'll be a beautiful big gain for a 1st down after a holding penalty. 2 plays later, immediately getting a 1st down. Great throw by Kirk Cousins. Oh, that ball may have come out early. That ball may have been loose, actually. No, the ground caused it. What up, Antoinette? 13 minutes to go in the second. 3 receivers to the left side, takes a snap. Kirk pumping, going to get there out there for Bijan, following his blocks, coming all the way back, and Bijan gets tripped up. There is a flag coming late. Not sure what that flag was about. And it'll be a loss of a couple for Bijan. Bijan, the play was a little bit delayed. Might be Kyle Pitts on a hold, they're saying. But yeah, the play was a little bit delayed. Good defense by the Bucs. Then they get it out there to Bijan. The blocks don't quite develop. They try to go all the way backside, but a hand tackle trips him up. All right, they repeat 1st down. Instead of bringing up a 2nd and 12, they want a 1st and 20, which does make a little bit of sense. Oh, that was a bad call. That's a bad call. These refs are a little bit ridiculous right now. Bad call against Atlanta there. That was not a hold on Kyle Pitts. Here we go. In the pistol formation. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Quick throw over to the right side, and it will be caught by Mooney. And gain of about 6 on the play. That's the thing with these freaks at running back. They can be really inefficient trying to do too much. Actually, you know what? That should have only been a gain of about 2. Now that I think about it, he caught it and got hit in the air and moved backwards. They should not have given forward progress there. Takes a snap. Kirk looking, throws over the right side, and it's batted away. Great coverage by Levante David looking for Kyle Pitts. 3rd and 14 now coming up here for the Buccaneers. For the Falcons. They're at the Tampa Bay 25-yard line, so very much inside the range of Younghoe Koo. 43-yard attempt. What up, Ty? How are you? The thing about these freaks at running back, they can be really inefficient trying to do too much. It's why I prefer Algier in the offense. It's kind of like the Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, right? That's why they rely so heavy on Montgomery. Takes a snap, play action, going to the end zone! And he snags it out of the air in triple coverage is Darnell Mooney. And the Falcons on 3rd and 14 throw a 25-yard strike into the end zone. And the Falcons take the lead back here on a 9-play, 70-yard drive. Wow. Atlanta passes way too much. Never mind. Yeah, that is a strike by Kirk Cousins. A little back shoulder seam route. Man, there looked like there was 3 defenders around him. It's really just 2. Another guy came late, but wow. Jeez Louise. What a throw by Kirk. Younghoe Koo on the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick's right down the middle. 11:58 to go in the second quarter. The Falcons back on top 14-10. Do you think Rodriguez will be activated this weekend? Oh, with Bijan hurt? I'm not a Rodriguez. I'm not interested in him at all. Not a Rodriguez guy. There's so many running backs out there in free agency. I would go get another one. Beyonce in jeans is pretty funny. I like that, yeah. They need to call up Wiley. Dude is explosive. Live in Levi's. That was one heck of a commercial. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Pretty distracting. They need to call up Wiley. Dude is explosive. Wiley's interesting. Wiley is more interesting than Rodriguez for me. Those plays by Cousins don't sting anymore in the JD era. Yeah. Who cares about Kirk? We got the next great thing, right? House of Spoils. Got all these scary movies, I guess. Do. All right. So, Buccaneers will get the ball back. Kirk Cousins, have a freaking day, huh? It's 12 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Kirk already has 12 for 15, 176 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Get moving. Also, as far as Atlanta passes way too much, the Buccaneers' run defense is very, very strong. Their weakness is their secondary, so it actually makes sense to throw a lot. Younghoe Koo, there's the kick, there's the line drive, and it lands at about the 14, and then he'll recover at the 14-yard line. And wow, bouncing off tackler, still going, stays on his feet into the Atlanta territory, and Tucker. Wow, Sean Tucker with an insane return. He will just refuse to go down. Peep Twitter post and Discord, point proven. Buccaneers Communications. Chase McLaughlin owns the best field goal percentage in NFL history with 50-plus yards. Min 20 as of now. He's made 28 for 33 above 50. Wow, that is impressive. Takes a snap, play action. Baker Mayfield going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Otten. Turns up. And what is Chris Godwin doing? That was not a good block, but Otten does a good job of dancing around it anyway and makes a nice gain of about 20 yards. Gain of 22, they're calling it. Since Cliff is in his bag and the spineless gun runs work now, Wiley is the best gun run rookie comeback coming out of this draft. He could be really helpful down the stretch, just saying. I like it. I'm not mad about it. First and 10, 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Under center is Mayfield. I formation. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the right is Rachaad White. Rachaad White, nothing there. He will get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to say he lost a yard on the play. The ball actually got back to the line of scrimmage, but the ref didn't see it. So 10:45 to go in the second quarter. Second and 11 here for Atlanta. Excuse me, for Tampa Bay, rather. All right, in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, goes to the left side, and floating it in there and into the end zone is Mike Evans. 5th touchdown on the year. 2nd of the game. Mike Evans with another touchdown grab. And just like that, the Bucs are back on top 16-14. Just 3 plays, 44 yards later. Bang! Touchdown. Oh, the slot fade. Oh, the slot corner fade. Yeah, that's nasty. Our secondary is wearing Falcons jerseys tonight. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good for McLaughlin. Up to 17-14 here now for the Buccaneers. So 10-17 to go in the second quarter. All right, we'll see if I made a mistake benching Baker. I'm fine with it because I think that Geno will still have a good game against the Giants, but obviously, great start from Baker, and I would love to have that on my fantasy team right now. Yeah, he's already got 19 and plenty of time left. Geno was... the reason I went with Geno is because he was projected more. Our secondary is wearing Falcons jerseys tonight. Yeah, Drex test him. He's on Geritol. One more till 100. He might get it tonight in Atlanta territory. Holy moly. Yeah, Mike Evans. He's on fire right now. I'm sure they're going to try to get it to him. That'd be funny. But actually, they may not. They will. Because they would have to wait for 2 more weeks before they're at home. That'd be cool if they got his 100th at home in the front of the home crowd. But 99 at Atlanta and then 100 in New Orleans, that'd be kind of cool too. Even though the Saints have his kryptonite over there. Marshawn Lattimore usually does a good job over there against him. I wonder what Mike Evans stats versus Saints. Yes, 61 catches, 960 yards, and 5 touchdowns in 19 games. So it's not all that great. He's averaging just over 3 catches a game, a quarter of a touchdown, and, 50 yards a game. So he's really not had that great of a history against the Saints. There goes the kick from Hill. And it will get into the end zone. It will be a touchback for the Falcons, starting this drive at their own 30. So he's had one fantastic game of 147 and a touchdown. 7 for 7. That's his only time with 100 yards against the Saints. He did have a 97 yards and a touchdown. But he's had many games where he's gotten just absolutely shut down against the Saints. All right, in the pistol formation here for Atlanta. Takes the snap. Pitch play to Bijan. Bijan trying to find the edge, and Bijan, not a lot of running room there, will get tackled for no gain. Imagine if he hit it on Lattimore, though. That's true. That'd be actually pretty sick. All right. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Tim, who's better, Mike Evans or Josh Doxson? I mean, it's a tight battle there. 2nd and 10. Pistol formation, 2 receivers each side. Bijan, the running back. Pitts in motion out wider to the left. Takes a snap. Cousins looks, throws to the left side. Caught by Pitts. Pitts into the second level, and Pitts with a nice gain. Gain of about 19 up near midfield. First down for the Falcons. Kyle Pitts. That's only a second catch, but both catches were very efficient. He's up near 50 yards already in 2 catches, averaging 25 yards a catch. Kyle Pitts. To me, he's really just a wide receiver. He's not even really a tight end. 1st and 10. 2 receivers each way. Man in motion is Mooney. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Bijan. Bijan spinning off tackler. Still going. Gains about 5. See, it's plays like that reminds you how good a guy like Bijan Robinson is. Bijan Robinson is just nasty. Like, phew. He is tackled and somehow spins out of that. Stays on his feet. He is hard to bring down. Kirk Cousins takes a snap, looking, scanning, goes over to the right side. Bobbled, but it will be caught by Pitts. And another first down. These offenses, holy smokes. Man, it's 17-14, 8 minutes to go, and they're already in scoring position, basically. I mean, they're at Tampa Bay's 38. Kirk Cousins gets the play out of the huddle. Let's see what they got in store here. 1st and 10 at 7:47. Don't take the foot off the gas. I would not run here. Play action it, in my opinion. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Kirk Cousins makes his man miss, and the ball will go out, and I think they're going to say that's a fumble, and Atlanta recovers it anyway. Flag on the play. Not sure what the flag is going to be. Should be an intentional grounding. Should be intentional grounding here. It is funny to call intentional grounding, but yet still pretend like the football was a fumble. How is that possible? How do you call it's a fumble, but then throw a flag for intentional grounding? What up, Pig? Timmy, you feeling better? I just can't shake these headaches. It's really annoying, but whatever. You live through it. The cold just seemed to come down, though, a little bit. My nose is not acting up. I hadn't had to take any medicine for my cold, which is good. Play action. Yeah, he just chucked it forward. That's definitely intentional grounding. Definitely an incomplete pass. 2nd and 20. What's this going to be? Oh my gosh. Todd, why are you being stupid? Why would you want it? Dude, you didn't even recover it. Todd, you didn't even recover it. Oh my God, that's the worst challenge I've ever seen. That is some special needs challenge right there, Todd. Todd, I respect you. You're a good dude. But Todd, what are you doing? You challenged a forward pass that, first of all, upon review, was clearly a forward pass. So it's already a bad challenge. But even if they change it, you now give them a forward pass, a forward fumble, where they now recover it for a 6-yard gain. Like, that is one of, like, the most dumb, like, admit I'm not paying attention, I don't know what I'm doing challenges I've ever seen. Like, Todd, like, where are you? Are you okay? I can't understate how bad of a challenge that was. That was so bad. Brutal. Brutal. All right, so it'll be 2nd and 20 after the intentional grounding. So that'll put them at the Tampa Bay 48-yard line. So we'll see what happens. Wow. I can't believe how stupid that challenge was. That is... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm capable of doing something that stupid, but I would be absolutely slapping myself silly, upset and embarrassed that I actually threw the challenge flag on that. Wow. All right, so the call stands, of course. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, looking. Quick throw over to Bijan. Bijan will get tackled after a gain of about 12. Sorry, a gain of about 8. 2nd and 12 coming up. Tyke Smith shaking up on the play. Drake London back in the game after the hit earlier to the head. So good to see that his concussion protocol passed and went through. 7:22 to go here in the second quarter. Tyke Smith a little shaken up on the play. Looks like a right foot, potentially. Right ankle, right foot. 3rd round selection, 89 overall, out of Georgia. Well, with how he's playing tonight, it might be a benefit for him to sit on the sideline a little bit. Don't know who the backup is. Maybe the backup's way worse, but he has been struggling tonight. He gets up and walks off on his own power. Good to see. Yeah, his right foot got rolled up on. Right foot got rolled up on. He does go off on his own accord. Hopefully he's all right. 3rd and 14 now coming up after a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 14. This is what the 3rd and 14 is when they just threw that touchdown to Mooney. See what Kirk Cousins does this time. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Man in motion is Pitts. 3 receivers to the right. Trying to get him to jump. Doesn't work. Trying to get him to jump again. Now takes a snap. Kirk looking. Going to chuck it down underneath. Caught by Algier. Algier will get out of bounds. So they just try to get some yards for a field goal attempt. So at the 36-yard line, that'll bring up a 53-yard kick for Younghoe Koo. Younghoe Koo, who missed from 41 and 46 earlier. Technically, only on the stat sheet, it counts as only one miss, but we know, if you watched it, he missed twice. So 4th and 8, 6.5 to go. 54-yard attempt here from the left hash. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. It hugs the left side of the upright, but it does go through. And it is now a tie game, 17-17 with 6:17 to go in the second quarter. All right. We got 30 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. I like Raheem Morris's wedding ring there. All black with the, looks like some gems. Like, I don't know if it's diamonds or something in the middle of it. Looks good. I liked it. Oh, they do zip lining? Well, that's awesome. Zip lining inside the Georgia Stadium. Do they do that like all the time for fun? One and done. Here comes an easy Tampa Bay TD. Defense is optional tonight. Yeah. All right, there's the kick, and it will be returned out of the end zone. Ooh, that was a mistake, and they will get hit for only about the 18-yard line. Grant with the tackle. Baker Mayfield, former number 1 pick overall. That's awesome. I just subbed and liked from Australia. Thanks, Ian. Or Ian. Do I pronounce it more Ian or Ian? The world may never know. All right, here we go. Baker Mayfield under center. Single back formation. Man in motion is the tight end from right to left. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here's White. White cuts it back. And White finds a nice... No, it's Irving. Never mind. Irving. I should have known. I should have known for when they... If the running back goes past the line of scrimmage, I should have known it was Bucky Irving. Baker Mayfield watching Mike Tyson's hype video. That's funny. 1st and 10. Second down. First down, rather, at the 29-yard line here for the Bucs. Buccaneers in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Godwin in motion left to right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here is White. White finds a gaping hole and into the second level. Slips a tackle. And he's down left sideline. And he's going to get A.J. Terrell to catch him and push him out of bounds. Rachaad White doesn't have the breakaway speed, but it's a huge gain for Rachaad White. Take that back to him. Yeah. Immediately, right? What up, Jake? How are you? Immediately afterwards. Wow, great blocking up front. Pulling tackle was Tristan Wirfs. Otten with a block on the linebacker. Justin Simmons, what are you doing? What is Simmons doing? And then he slips the tackle. 56-yard gain for Rachaad White. Up to the 15-yard line, takes a snap. Baker setting up the screen here to Bucky Irving. Irving following his blocks, zigzagging and tackled right near the first down marker near the 5. Ooh, some shoving and pushing after the play. Smith Williams looking at the ref like, hey, you just shoved me into you. Why not throw a flag? 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. I told you easy Tampa Bay touchdown. Yes, you did. Tis you did. All right, 4:15 to go in the second quarter. 1st and goal. Single back formation here. Baker Mayfield. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Mike Evans one-on-one on the left. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. Bucky Irving gets waylaid after a gain of 3. Jesse Bates in on the tackle. So just under 4 minutes to play. So a gain of 3 up to the 2-yard line here of Atlanta. 2nd and goal coming up for... Oh, wait, they actually didn't give him the first down. So now it's actually 1st and goal from the 2. So he was just shy of the 5-yard line. So it'll bring up 1st and goal now. Baker Mayfield into the shotgun. Trying to spread him out. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Man in motion is Shepard. Now goes back to the right side. Now he goes to the left side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. And not a lot of room to run. And he will get stuffed at the 1. He does gain a yard as Bucky Irving. Good defense here from Atlanta. Preventing a touchdown so far. Tim, crap on Rashad Moore. Yeah. What up, Justin? How are you? Under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Let's see what happens here. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Baker Mayfield, 3 receivers bunch to the left. Rashad White, the running back. They only gave him the 2-yard line? I thought he gained a yard. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Baker throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by White. White gets hit. And he loses a couple yards. Nice play there by Phillips. Clark Phillips makes the tackle for a 2-yard loss. And now that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 4. All right. Cypress, Tim. Cypress, sounds good. All right, that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Tied up 17-17, 3rd and goal from the 4. Let's see if the Buccaneers can get it punched in. You know what? Let's just do it right now. Should we just do global right now at the 2-minute warning? Did we do Weddle at halftime? Oh, we didn't even do Weddle. We'll have to do Weddle later. Why not? Let's do it right now. Cypress. Let's switch it up. Cypress. I think I typed that wrong, but nonetheless, wow, this is not anywhere close to anything. Oh my gosh. 16,000 kilometers away? I mean, we have to go to like the exact opposite of the world. Like, this has got to be like Uruguay or something. Uruguay? I typed that wrong. That's still 10,000. Okay, let's go a different direction on the other side of the world. I guess over here? Like, Japan? No. Where are we? It's not Cyprus. It's not Japan. It's not here. So it's got to be like Australia? We're still not close. Is it Antarctica? No, it can't be Antarctica. Where are we? Madagascar, maybe? No. Can't be Madagascar. I have no clue. We're 16,000 kilometers from Cyprus. We're 10,000 kilometers from Uruguay. Is it like... Is it Canada? No. Oh, no, wait. This was the closest. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. Wait, I don't know where the heck we're going. It's got to be one of the... How far is New Zealand? Is New Zealand, like, really far away, technically? New Zealand's the warmest. It's got to be the moon. It's got to be like this right here. Whatever this is. One of these islands. It's got to be one of those islands right there. Whatever these are. Samoa or something? Not found in the database. Anyway. All right, here we go. We're back. 3rd and goal. 2 receivers each way. Baker in the shotgun. 3rd and goal from the 4. Don't know why my stuff is hicking up. Oh, geez. Is it a touchdown? Oh, my gosh. What is YouTube, or what are they doing? Oh, my God. This thing is all jacked up. It will be caught for a touchdown. It looks like Sterling Shepard will get the touchdown, making it 23-17, but I got to refresh this or something. My Amazon is all of a sudden jacked all the heck? Anybody else having problems? Oh, no. From McLaughlin for the extra point. It was a touchdown to Shepard on the right side. Looks like a speed. Oh, my God. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. What is going on? Anybody else having problems? We got to call up Tom Hanks and ask him what island he was stranded on. Yeah. Good old Castaway. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's a crazy throw. All right, finally, it's finally figuring itself out. That is insane throw and great catch. Wow, I'm sad I missed that live. That is an incredible, holy accuracy. Wow. Okay, why is this doing this? What is going on? My internet's doing fine. My CPU and my computer's fine. Nothing's spiking. Yeah, my internet speed is great. So, it doesn't look like it's anything that my computer's doing. I don't know why it's... I don't know. It's weird. Wilson Island? I'll try it. I have no clue what that is. Not Solomon Island. Anyway. All right, man, in motion, in the pistol, Kirk Cousins looking, throwing it to the right side. Nope, never mind. Oh, my God. What is Amazon doing? Is anybody else having problems? Or is it just me? And nothing on my computer is indicating why I'm having a problem. Internet speed is way more than enough. I'm looking at my task manager, and it says I'm not having any issues. And it's just skipping. Tonga? Like, it is Tonga. There you go, Pig. Well played, Pig. It's the name of Tom Hanks' ball friend. Yeah. Wilson. Oh, Wilson. Wilson Island. Got it. No, just me. Okay. So Drake London makes the catch. Now it's working at the moment. All right. So it's an official review. Not even sure what it was going on. All right, so we got 1:31 to go in the second quarter. Should be first and 10 at Atlanta's 41. First down for Atlanta. All right, still all timeouts here for Atlanta. First and 10. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Two receivers each way. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Goes over to the left side. It'll be caught. Drake London turns upfield. But anyway, I just realized what you were saying, Otree. That's funny. I thought Wilson Island might be one of those weird islands out there. I didn't know. Here we go. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. 1:10 to go in the second quarter. Three receivers to the right, takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, going underneath, caught by Bijan. Bijan will slip a tackle, and he goes out of bounds. That guy is hard to tackle. First down for Atlanta now. Bijan out of bounds with 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Kirk Cousins hurrying up to the huddle. Man, that's Levante David, too. What is Levante David doing? That was a weird non-tackle there by David. 3 receivers to the right. Pitts now goes in motion to the left side. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Kirk goes to the backside. It'll be caught by McLeod. McLeod will get caught for a gain of 8. Clock continues to move. Got to hurry up. I mean, they're not using timeouts, so you got to get to the line quickly. Otherwise, these timeouts are tough. In the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap with 40 seconds. Goes to the right side. It'll be caught by London, and London will get knocked out of bounds for a first down, gain of another 10-ish yards. They're going to say 8 on the play. 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. Younghoe Koo getting warmed up. Plenty of time left with three timeouts left. They would love to get points here. They got the ball first, so the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will get the ball coming out of halftime. If they can get a touchdown and tie this game up, they'll feel pretty good about it. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Kirk throws it to the right side, tipped up in the air, and nearly intercepted. Could not quite get his hands underneath it. Is Whitehead. Oh, he covered under. Okay, that was a nice play by Whitehead. Kirk Cousins nearly threw a pick. All right. Man in motion is McLeod. 3 receivers to the left side. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Kirk pumping. Pressure! Down goes Kirk. They call a timeout with 24 seconds. And that is a massive sack right there for Hall. Wow. Hall will sack him. And now they'll move him back to a 39-yard line. That'll be a 57-yard field goal as it sits for Younghoe Koo. Man, McCrary just gets destroyed to the inside. And Kirk Cousins has to just take the sack there. Good job not losing the football. Kirk trying to Kirk up the game, yeah. All right, 3rd and 18. Did they just try to make it an easier field goal, or do you try to go for it? I imagine a screen game here. Some sort of screen pass. Try to get Bijan the ball in the screen game. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking, Kirk going to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Okay, gutsy call. Now they're going to leave it for a 57-yard field goal for Younghoe Koo heading into the half. A 57-yard attempt here for Atlanta. 19 seconds to go in the half. Here we go. Yeah, that's the Cousins we disowned, yeah. All right. Whoa, they're punting it? What, are they faking it? Why would they punt here? You don't want a 57-yard field goal attempt? Younghoe Koo made it from 58 the other day. Wow. Here comes the fair catch, and it'll be fair caught at the 4. Wow. That is wild. How do you not trust Younghoe Koo there? All right. Kirk always braces for the sack by straining like he's taking a... Oh, man. Good old Justin. All right, Baker Mayfield will take the knee. And the clock's running down, but the ref is complaining about something. They knelt it. Why? Tim, here's the great news. We have Jaden Daniels, too. Here's some other good news. Check your Cash App. We hit the first... I just saw the notification. Are you kidding? Dude. PCC. You're too kind, dude. You're too kind. Let's put it. We're hanging out on the poles out here. My dad failed me. He did not keep me off the pole. All right, well, they will kneel it down after some weirdness, and we'll go into the half here in Atlanta with Bucs 24, Atlanta 17. What a first half it was. Let's go ahead and look at the stat sheet. Baker Mayfield, 12 for 15, 131s and 3 touchdowns for Baker. Kirk Cousins, not too shabby himself, 21 for 28, 253 yards and 2 touchdowns for Kirk Cousins. Leading rusher in the game, Rachaad White, 5 carries for 61 yards because of a nice 56-yard carry. And Bijan Robinson leading for Atlanta with only 7 carries, 18 yards over there. Leading receiver in the game, Drake London, 6 catches, 64 yards and a touchdown. Leading receiver for the Bucs, 4 catches, 49 yards, 2 touchdowns for the great Mike Evans, who's 1 touchdown away from 100. Leading tackler in the game, Tyke Smith, 7 tackles. And Atlanta's leading tackler is Caden Ellis with 4. A couple of nice returns from Sean Tucker, including a massive one, 53-yard return, setting up a nice drive, quick score for the Buccaneers. Kicking wise, Younghoe Koo, 1 for 2 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points, missing a 41-yard attempt early in the game and then made 54 later. Chase McLaughlin, 1 for 1 on field goals, 53-yard attempt, and 3 for 3 on extra points. Heading over to the team stats, you have Atlanta, 15-13 Atlanta first downs in the game. Third down efficiency, you have 3 for 4 for the Bucs and 3 for 6 for Atlanta. Total yards of offense, 262 to 222 in favor of the Falcons. Penalty-wise, 3 penalties, 10 yards against the Falcons, 2 penalties, 20 yards against the Buccaneers. No turnovers for either team, and the time of possession favors Atlanta, 17-20 to 12-40. So 24-17, Buccaneers on top in this game. The Falcons are struggling to keep up with the points that the Buccaneers are able to score. Not a whole lot of punts so far in this game. Like, if we go back to the play-by-play, have we seen how many punts has the Buccaneers have yet to punt the football? We've had 3 touchdowns and a field goal out of 4 drives for the Buccaneers, and as the great PCC said at one point, defense is optional tonight. Defense has been completely optional in this game. How are you guys doing in the chat? That is insane, PCC. The risk of being down 27-17 with the Bucs getting the ball first in the second half was too much for Raheem. Yeah, I guess so. It's tough. Punts? What are punts? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, us Skins fans, we don't even know what a punt is. We're very confused about punts. We don't punt, and the other team against us doesn't punt either. So we literally are very confused about this punt thing. Did the Falcons pull a move and call a timeout there? No, it was weird. It was like the Falcons were leaving the field early and the refs didn't like it or something. I don't know. It was a commercial break in the middle of the whole weird nonsense there. But nonetheless, they made them kneel it twice. Is what it is. Bucks ball at half. Koo missed. Baker on fire. It makes sense. Yeah. I don't think so. I think that they needed those points. I think you trust Younghoe Koo. He literally made a 58-yard field goal to beat the Saints last week. I think you should trust it to get the points, because leaving points out there, he missed a field goal and then you didn't take that. That's 6 points you've left on the field now. Don't like it. Baker has met his number 1 overall pick potential. No. Even if he didn't end up being the Browns franchise QB, for sure, if the Bucs franchise QB, imagine if Baker was still in the Browns. Yeah. I mean, he's obviously still a bust. A bust is based on where you were drafted for the team that you were on, but he's clearly found his rhythm here. He's insane right now. I'm very happy that he's on my fantasy team. Of course, as I said, I benched him this particular week, but I'm not mad about it. I still think Gino's going to have a great week, but Yeah, I mean, Baker might slowly become a guy that you could never bench again. In the first half, he already has me almost 26 fantasy points, which was what he was projected in the entire game. So I quietly have the two of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league with like arguably the 2 best receiving cores in the league. So I'm very happy about that. Very happy. Very, very happy. Baker was never a bust. I disagree completely. When you're the number 1 overall pick, you have a loaded roster like that in Cleveland, and you end up being 500. Baker wasn't a bust. He got screwed by Cleveland. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, however you want to define it, I don't really care. My point is that Baker's fantastic now. So that's all that matters. All right. Shall we hit up a immaculate grid? All right. So across the top, we have the Raiders, the Bengals. The Raiders, the Bengals, and 5,000 career rushing yards. We have the Vikings, the Seahawks, and the Texans down the left side. You're already a bust no matter what. Yeah, Cleveland is a QB graveyard. No kidding. Baker took the Browns to the playoffs after they were 0-17 the year before. 0-16 the year before? I don't think that's true. I don't think Baker made the playoffs his rookie year, did he? Browns record by season. I liked Baker coming out a lot. I wanted us to get him. He wasn't supposed to be the number 1 pick overall. It was crazy. No. They went 7-8-1 with Mayfield, then 6-10. They didn't make the playoffs until year 3 in 2020. And then went 8-9 the year after that. The French revolted for takes less than dumb than that. Oh man. Well, once you're drafted by Cleveland, sorry. What do you make of the Devontae Adams situation? Thinking Detroit may be the best bet for the postseason. Wow. Detroit getting Devontae Adams is crazy interesting. I would hate that with Amon-Ra St. Brown on my roster, but maybe I would love that. Maybe Amon-Ra will get more. I don't know. I would hate that, actually, because they already run the ball too much. We don't need to spread any more targets around for him. But as far as for the Lions, I think that that's pretty good. Like, I like that idea a lot for Lions specifically. Baker did in the playoffs. He played with a busted shoulder. Baker was screwed by incompetence. The next year, the Browns hired Freddie Kitchens. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you guys have a legit argument, right? These excuses are clearly, at some point, somewhat valid, considering now he's with Todd Bowles in Tampa Bay and killing it and having a phenomenal season. So your points are definitely taken. I just think that he should have done more there, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I didn't watch like a whole lot of Browns games, so maybe I'm crazy. Devontae going to the Saints. Only reason he went to Vegas was played with Carr. That would be interesting to see him play for the Saints. The Saints are not a horrible team either. They could be dangerous later in the year, especially if they get a guy like Devontae Adams and they have Chris Olave already. Alvin Kamara's playing out of his mind. I don't hate that. Vikings, Raiders, Alexander Madison. Oh, Alexander Madison. I like that one. That's pretty recent. You know what I actually like? Because I'm pretty sure this is true. Amir Abdullah. 3%. Vikings and Bengals. Didn't they... What was his name? Oh, it's coming to me. Hold on. I think. Was it like Riley something? Reef. Didn't he play for these two teams? Yeah, Riley Reef. 5,000 career rushing yards. Matt Ryan looks like Freddie Prince. Oh, yeah, they're doing the Matt Ryan speech. Arian Foster, 5,000 yards for the Texans. Arian Foster. That's fun. That's a fun one. Sean Alexander here. Seahawks Raiders, Jerry Rice. Ooh. Jerry Rice. Matt Ryan looks like Freddie Prince Jr. Why care about ugly NFC teams? TJ Houshmandzadeh. Dude. Oh, wow. Wow, he's that high? I loved that name. I loved TJ Houshmama. TJ Houshmanilli. Championship. Wow, 47%. That shocks me a little bit. Very surprising. Raiders, Seahawks. Raiders, Seahawks. Bengals, Texans, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah, that's the always the one, right? Always Ryan Fitzpatrick. Bengals, Texans, the most obvious one is obviously Joe Mixon right now. Yeah, Bengals, Texans, Joe Mixon for sure. Jerry. Wait, did Jerry Rice play for the Seahawks and Raiders? Is that true? Everybody's saying Jerry Rice. It's probably... whatever. If you're all saying it, I'll do it. All right. So Lynch is the most obvious answer. Sean Alexander should be up there. Huh. I have no clue what these teams. Yeah. Brian Hoyer for Raiders Texans. Ooh, Brian Hoyer. 22% for Hoyer. I like it. Kurt Warner for Seattle 5K rushing. Is that a person? Shout out to Gus. All right, I like it. I like it. Minnesota. Does he even have 5,000 rushing yards? But didn't Raheem Morris, or Mostert rather, end up in the Falcons one year? Oh, right, not the Falcons, the Vikings. No. He was on the Ravens, the other purple team. Does he even have 5,000 yards? No, he only has 3,500. So he's wrong in both sides. Kurt Warner had 5K, apparently. Tecmo Bowl, 80s, baby. There you go. Is there more than one Kurt Warner? Yes. This Kurt is with a C. Robert Smith for 5,000 yards for Vikings. Robert Smith? Great pull. All right, the second half's about to get started, so we'll just throw Arian Foster out there, 69%. Giggity. And why am I feeling like, didn't Pac-Man Jones play for the Texans at some point? I think Kurt Warner actually had 10K. Wow. I don't know. Do I ruin this? Do I ruin this with Pac-Man Jones? I forgot his real name. Shoot. Adam? Was it Adam Jones? Adam Pac-Man Jones? Oh, just go Joe Mixon? All right, it would have been Joe Mixon, but I want to do this because I want to have fun. All right, it wasn't it. It wasn't right. There's the kick, and Bucky Irving running straight ahead into the second level. And wow, on the return, another return here for the Buccaneers. They're returning it like crazy right now, and the Buccaneers will look to extend it. What up, Tim? How we feeling about Devontae? What up, Johnny? I would trade him on a discounted price if they're willing to let him go at a lower price, but I'm not desperate for Devontae. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Man in motion, takes a snap. Handoff up this middle is White, and White will head straight forward. Ooh, did the ball pop out? Oh. Did Rachaad White just fumble this football? Hold up. They were down by contact, second down, so they're not going to say he fumbled the football. Let's take a look. So that we'd be forced to reinforce our secondary? Yeah. I want Amari Cooper if we get a receiver. Interesting. Ooh, did that ball come out? Ooh. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Man in motion is the tight end to the right side now. Takes a snap, pumping. Baker escapes to the right side, buys time, and Godwin makes the grab. There is a flag on the play. Let's see if that's in the secondary or the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a holding in the backfield, so move him back 10 yards. 13:47. We had a great safety / corner. Agreed. How about our third we got from the Eagles? Parlay Jahan into Devontae. That would be sick. And yes, I would trade a third for him. Devontae for Emmanuel Forbes straight up. I'll throw in Emmanuel Forbes into the deal. That'd be great. Forbes in a third rounder for Devontae. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, setting up the screen pass to White, and White just falls over. Oopsie. Rachaad White loses yards on the play, and 3rd and long now coming up here for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 20. Baker Mayfield saves that play. Could have been a horrible play, and it was still a horrible play. He wants Jets or Saints. That makes sense. 3rd and 20. 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. 3 receivers bunch to the left at the 27-yard line. Takes a snap. 3-man rush. Steps up. Pressure coming. Baker has to escape, and he does. Baker going to use his own wheels, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 35. Ooh, does he get the flag? And it's going to be a late hit, and Baker Mayfield's going to get the first down. Oh, no. Baker Mayfield goes out of bounds, and instead of only like an 8-yard play, they're going to tack on 15 at the end of this. Oh, that's such a weak, stupid call. They pick up the flag, which is a good pickup. Okay. It was a good pickup. Very good pickup. They should not have called that flag. Why would you late hit Baker? Yeah. What do you think about the Falcon Stadium? You think it should be a prototype for the new RFK? Yeah, I mean, he's already making contact with him before he's out of bounds. That would have been a terrible call. It's not a huge break. the Buccaneers nearly caught a huge break. The Falcons nearly got screwed, and they call it correct. Anyway, 4th and 12 here for Gill. Here goes the kick for Gill. And it'll be a fair catch at the 20-ish yard line. All right, so the Falcons will get the ball back now, down by 7 with 12:53 to go in the third quarter. Can Devontae dictate where he gets traded to? Does he have that veto power built into his contract? I'm sure he does. Usually the great players do. Good. Looks like Baker was looking for contact and turning back into the field play. Yeah, I think that was a good pickup of the flag. Oh, as far as the RFK, is new RFK going to be in Washington? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it'll be right there at the RFK site. That'd be good. But as far as as far as what do I think the prototype should be, it all depends on what you want. I know Atlanta's problem originally is like it was a problem of trying to keep fans in the seats because there was too much going on. I guess technically speaking, if you are a business, Atlanta is a great field, right? Because there's so much going on and so much to buy and more money to be spent, and there's like more reasons to bring your kids, and then whenever kids are involved, more money is even spent. So from a business perspective, Atlanta is probably doing it right, especially also because you have a lot more, like, there's even more to do if you do concerts and things like that. But as far as how do I want a stadium built and how do I want it to win, I want it built, designed to bring all the noise into the field. And I'm trying to make it as least amount to do as possible outside the stands. So what you want to do is be in the stadium and in the seats so that you can be a 12th man. But it's it'll be probably more of a big tourist attraction almost within itself. Did Josh Harris get the property from Snyder during the sale? No. Nobody. Snyder didn't own that property either. Snyder doesn't own FedEx Field. Like, the Commanders don't own FedEx Field. They're renting FedEx Field. Single back formation. Takes snap play action. Kirk looking. Throws it over to the left side. And it is batted away. Looking for Mooney. Mooney wanted a flag. Dean was all over him. But no flag to be thrown, and it's 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons. Anywhere without new contract, Devontae's out of guaranteed money this year, yeah. Why didn't Buffalo build a dome? That's a great question. Dome or no dome? All right, 2nd and 10 here. Takes a snap, looking, steps up, going over to the right side, and it is caught. Drake London, nice back shoulder catch on Whitehead. Big play down the right seam, and it'll bring up 1st down and 10 now for the Falcons. I think that it should be a dome. Okay, the weather should not determine whether or not you're going to play football or not at this point, right? But I will say, going to games inside of domes and going to games outside of domes, the feel is more fun outside of the dome. There's the pitch, and Al-Jahir will go to the left side for a gain of 5 for the Falcons. 2nd and 5 coming up here for Atlanta. Can we troll the Indians who hated the Redskins' name and build a new stadium on an Indian burial ground? Anyone else find it funny that it's the Northeast in geography, but it's called Southwest? What are we talking about? What's Southwest? Where RFK is built? RFK is definitely not Southwest. Should be. Ooh, Levante David. Ooh. Good. He gets up and walks on his own accord. Chloroil only works on warm weather teams sometimes. Yeah. Nobody in Buffalo wanted a dome, including fans, ticket holders, and owners. Yeah, maybe. Just a sigh of disappointment. 2nd and 5. In the pistol, 2 receivers each way. Oh. Ooh, it's going to be a false start. Looks like the left guard jumped. Yep. The left guard jumped on that one. Bergeron. What's my actual response? My actual response is the Native Americans actually didn't hate the name. My actual response is there was only another certain group of people that hated the name, and they are a loud, whiny bunch. In the pistol formation, 2 receivers each way at the 49-yard line, 2nd and 10. They're going to shift here. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, going to the right side, and it's dropped. McCollum had it in his hands. Should have been an interception there on Kirko. And instead, it's now 3rd and 10. Southeast of C Street. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. Good protection, throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Pitts. And now it'll bring up 4th and about 3. Now Atlanta will have a decision to make, and they're going to go for it. They're hurrying up to the line. Kirk Cousins, barking orders. 2 receivers each way. Algier here on his left. Takes a snap. Kirk looking, pumping, going to throw it over to the left side. Wide open is Mooney. Mooney, shake and bake. And he goes out of bounds. Darnell Mooney. Very shifty wide receiver, getting wide open. Kirk Cousins going all the way, reading all the way to from right to left. And Mooney on the deep comeback route gets open. I want Washington to have a stadium that's just big enough to fit the regular season ticket holders and very few enemies fans. The contract to sell tickets must prohibit sale to NFC East fans. That's funny. In the pistol formation, takes the snap, swings it out there to Mooney, and Mooney will get tackled after a gain of maybe 2. 2nd and 8. No one hated the name. They used it as a political platform. I'm a Democrat for the most part, but the name change I don't get. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Need to land a running back tutty. Ooh, all right. Like specifically Bijan or any running back? 2nd and 8. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Pressure. Gets rid of it right at the last second, and Pitts makes the catch and turns upfield for a 1st down. Atlanta doing a great job keeping drives alive here now. Man, McCollum, he had a pick in his hands. DeBarry on best practice today. I have to look. I don't know. Let's see. CBS. No. Commanders injury report. In the pistol, Kirk Cousins takes a snap. Hand off. Nope. Play action. Quick throw over to the flat. Caught by McLeod on the screen, and he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard gain. There's a flag that just popped up, most likely an area of a holding, potentially. Why does this do this? Why are the Commanders like this? They only ever show the stuff for the opposing team. Okay, here we go. Robinson did not practice. Noah Brown also did not practice. He was limited yesterday. Allegretti didn't practice yesterday, but then practiced today in a limited fashion. All right, there you go. Anyway, 1st and 20 after the holding call. 2 receivers each way. Kirk in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle is Bijan. Bijan will make a cut and get a gain of about 6 or so. 22-yard line. So gain is 6. 2nd and 14 coming up. Crowder on IR. Interesting. Either Algier or Bijan. Got it. B-Rob's knee problem. Yeah. B-Rob missed practice but did an interview with B-Mitch. Didn't mention anything about the injury, so I don't know. Weird. Very interesting. 2nd and 14. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Pumping. Pressure. Oh, and that's going to be a sack, which is hilarious because that's clearly a horse collar tackle there by Nelson. But apparently you can't get a horse collar in the pocket for some reason. Is Eckler still out? Eckler was a full participant in practice. Eckler's back. That's huge. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 22, takes a snap. Kirk looking. Good protection. Throws it to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Mooney. So that'll bring up now a 48-yard attempt for Younghoe Koo. Trying to make it a 24-20 game. Hopefully it's nothing. Yeah, hopefully. Right now, Washington only has 52 active players. Need to fill a spot. Fair enough. On the right hash for Younghoe Koo. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. Younghoe Koo is back. And it is 24-20 now here in Atlanta. Bucks will get the ball back with 6:21 to go in the 3rd. Unless you're Mahomes, then it's 3 times the penalty. Yeah, exactly. Right now, Washington only has 52 active players. Need to fill a spot. Not really. Because you can only suit up 47, I believe. Unless they change that. They used to say a 53-man roster, but you'd only suit up 47. How many NFL players suit up on game day? 48, not 47, 48. So what if you have 53? It doesn't really make a difference. Well played there, Justin. I picked up Manichos in fantasy in case B-Rob can't go. Oh. Instead of McNichols, he said Manichos. Oh man, that is awesome. No problem. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. I picked up Manichos. Is so. There's Luda. Heard that Kingsbury doesn't want to get head coach position anymore, prefer to stay coordinator, so he may not ever leave. That. Where'd you hear that? That is massive. Sounds like you're eating nachos while getting a manicure. It autocorrected Mancino's is a restaurant here. Sorry. No, that's fine. It's funny. I'm glad you said that. It's funny. I mean, I knew who you were talking about. And I knew you didn't actually think that's how I was spelling his name. I figured something went awry. But it's fine. It's funny. That just means he wants a big paycheck. Yeah. Three receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Fakes the pitch. Looking over the middle of the field. Wide open's Godwin. Godwin. Fumble! But Mike Evans jumps on it. Oh, how lucky was that for the Buccaneers? Godwin punched. Oh, wow. Jesse Bates. That was a great peanut punch. But Mike Evans scoops it up. Oof, that was a great punch. Mike Evans, 6'5", with the ball at his feet. Somehow he handles it. Mancino's. Is that what it is? Not Mancino's. Mancino's. Good thing is Cliff is young and can wait for his next head coaching gig. Yeah. Single back formation. At the 49-yard line, takes a snap, play action. Roll to his right, underneath. It'll be caught. And Godwin turns upfield and it'll be knocked out of bounds after a gain of 10. Is that true? Like, who... Billy, did you hear that? Several guys on ESPN said when he got canned, he went to college, he made it clear that he only wants to be a coordinator. That would be massive. Tim, have you tried McDonald's Big Arch hamburger? No. Is that new? Single back formation here. 1st and 10 at the 39. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Bucky Irving, and he goes nowhere. Gain of nothing. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Bucs. Cliff is definitely going to be Dallas's head coach. Dude, if he actually wanted to stay a coordinator, that would be unbelievable for us. Like, ridiculously huge. The good thing is Dan Quinn is a guy that you would want to coach under. 2 receivers each way in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, pumping, pressure, escapes. Baker using his legs. Breaking tackles. And he's tackled just shy of the first down. Ooh, Jesse Bates throwing a punch at the end of it. Shepard ready to get in his face. Good job keeping his hands back not to throw a punch back. But Jesse Bates definitely threw nonsense at the end of that. It was a Big Mac from the 80s. They brought it back. Oh, interesting. Takes a snap. Oh, jet sweeping it to Godwin, and Godwin will go out of bounds after. Ooh, there's a flag late hit. 15 yards at the end of that run. Number 40. Bertrand comes up and waylays him. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely stepped out of bounds already. Personal foul. I mean, it's hard for him to know that. I mean, it's hard for him to actually know that. I hate that call, actually, because he kind of turns upfield. Like, he doesn't give himself up. He kind of turns up still, even though his foot steps out of bounds. I think that's a bad call. Sounds like an easy deal for Arch Manning, though. That's true. All right, 1st and 10, 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. 15-yard penalty puts them at the 15-yard line. Yes, not kidding. Kingsbury prefers to just be a coordinator job. He hates the BS of head coach. He loves the X's and O's, loves designing plays. Was even said that his. Dude, I'm all for it. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, takes a snap, hand off to Bucky. Bucky gets hit in the backfield, and he'll lose a yard on the play. Grady Jarrett busts through the line, bang, tackle for loss. I think it cost $10, like $10 just for the sandwich or the meal. I heard McDonald's is making a Big Mac with chicken instead of beef. Actually sounds not bad. He told his wife told him to do what he loves. I love that for him. I love that for us. I think it's smart too. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw, going over the middle. It'll be caught. Ooh, big hit there from Otten on Bertrand. And they do not throw a head-to-head contact flag. Just the sandwich, jeez. He's not married though. Yeah, is Cliff married? Girlfriend, okay. Go Buccaneers is the Cowboys coach. Going to get fired and the Cowboys get another head coach? Maybe. 3rd and 2 here. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion as Ricard. Stays on the outside though. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Baker scanning. Pressure coming. And Baker's going to... Oh no! Baker's down. And he grabs his right knee. Uh-oh. He gets up, though, and he's okay. All right. Whew. That was scary. That was scary. Baker Mayfield gets rolled up a little bit on that play. But fortunately for him, he gets up on his own accord. It looked like maybe he just had a pop in his knee or something. Something weird happened in the knee a little bit. He's still with Veronica. Gotcha. His girlfriend said he should do what he loves, not what... Here we go. The snap, the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. I know I said it wrong, and I'm glad I said it wrong, Justin. Baker is a tough SOB. Yep. All right, the field goal is good. So it's 27-20 now. Buccaneers remain on top with 1:17 to go in the third quarter. There's leg injuries, dude. Scurry. The McRib needs to be a permanent part of the menu. I disagree. I think the McRib is not all that. And it's even worse. They don't even toast the bread usually either. It's not that great. If you could only read Tim. Watch how his knee twists. Yeah, that was very fortunate Baker got up out of that. That was scary. Now, what if he loves... Oh, geez. All right. The chat is regressing here. That might be serious. Need an MRI after the game. Maybe. Could be, yeah. Could be a... one of the tendons. McRib is drunk food? Yeah. The McRib is literally what I used to eat for lunch. Like, as in, like, the school lunches, that rib sandwich was the same thing. You almost read it, Tim. Almost, yeah. Yes, my cold seems to have gone away. Like, my nose is not nearly as bad. So, definitely feeling better. I'm just not getting enough sleep. That's really what it is, but it's fine. It's all good. We're having fun. It's a busy time of year. It's okay. But thank you for checking in. Everything's good. Remember, Sam Darnold finished the game, but has a bone contusion. Fair? Yeah. With adrenaline pumping and everything, it's very fair. I'm not going to read it, Bod, but I tend to agree sometimes. Homer Simpson went all over the country looking for it. It was a spoof of Mickey D's. Who just played almost an entire game with an ACL tear on IR now? A linebacker, I think. Sometimes. Your nose is feeling better because you took a break from the nose candy. Maybe I need the nose candy. Maybe that's my problem. You know? I feel like if you take the nose candy, you don't need to sleep anymore, right? You just wired and awake forever. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe PCC is onto something. You know, maybe these Cash App donations, maybe that's what we need. I'm just kidding. Not going to do drugs, that's for sure. Other than ibuprofen. Yeah, more of the meth guy instead of coke, yeah. Just read an article from Sam48. Cliff came to Washington in hopes to rejuvenate his love for football, and he wants to take another stab at head coach, but whatever happens, happens. Gotcha. In the pistol, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Drops back, throws underneath. It'll be caught by Mooney, and it'll be tackled after a gain of 2. Bath salts, yeah. This past weekend, and linebacker stayed in with the tear. That's insane. How you play linebacker with a torn ACL? All right, 2nd and 8. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking. Pressure all around him, but stays in it and then throws it underneath. It'll be knocked away by Tyke Smith. Exactly, Bod. Exactly. Very carefully. All right, 3rd and 8. 40 seconds left in the third. Yeah, how do you play linebacker with a torn ACL? Very carefully. Jeez. Yeah, I feel like no linebackers ever played linebacker carefully ever. 3 receivers bunch to the right. In the shotgun is Kirk. Kirk puts Mooney in motion, stays on the right side, though. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Pressure. Gets rid of it over the middle. Has his man caught by McLeod and tackled across midfield. Very carefully. ESPN is not known for its accuracy on reporting, so if the story is heard from them is wrong, I would not be completely surprised. I mean, I wouldn't even take those words seriously, because I wouldn't take any of the stuff seriously, because I feel as though if the opportunity presents itself, he will take it. In the shotgun. Now in the pistol, 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Bijan. Bijan finds a hole, makes a man miss, stays on his feet, into the second level, still going. Ball nearly got punched out, but he will be tackled inside the 20, and Bijan Robinson with a nice gain. And it'll bring up another first down, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Bucks 27, Falcons 20. All right, we haven't done Weddle games at all yet. So we're going to go to the easy mode. Let's go with Bijan. He just had that nice run. Why not go that way? And now we're in a running back in the NFC, but not the NFC South. We're 6 foot or 6'1". We're an older running back, and we are number 5 or number 6. This looks to me... No, David Montgomery's not 6 foot. I don't think. I think Montgomery's only 5'11". Well, he is number 5, and he's in the NFC, and he's older than 24. So it's worth the guess. Maybe he's listed as 6 foot in this one. No, he is only 5'11". Okay, so we're number 6. We are 28 or 29 years old. We're either in the NFC East or the NFC West. Oh, James Conner. It's definitely James Conner. 100% James Conner. Yep, James Conner. DeAndre Swift, yeah. But no, DeAndre Swift, isn't he number 0? Either way. All right, since we didn't do it earlier, we'll go ahead and just keep it going. Let's go with Younghoe Koo. Younghoe Koo. All right, we're not on special teams. We're 28 or 29. We're number 7 or number 8. Not in the NFC South, but we are in the NFC. So 7 or 8 in the NFC could be... So none of the quarterbacks in the NFC East. NEC West. Can't be Kyler because he's too short. Gino's got to be like 34, right? Is it Brian? No, it's too old. We're 28 or 29. Number 7 in the NFC. Number 7 or number 8? Interesting. Number 7 or number 8? 28, 29 years old. It's probably... I don't know. In the pistol, man in motion is Mooney. From right to left, takes a snap, handoff to Bijan on the left side. Bijan finds a crease, and Bijan pushing the pile forward gets a gain of about 6. And 2nd and 4 now, coming up at the 12. Can't be Jared Goff. Jared Goff's too... Or is it? No. Jared Goff's not 29. He's got to be in his... For lack of a better one, we'll go Goff. Oh, well, Goff wears 16, too. That was bad. He is only 29, though. Interesting. Here we go. In the pistol formation, takes a snap. Handoff to left side is Bijan. Bijan will get a gain of 2 now. Brings up 3rd and 2 at the 10. Kyler Murray, it was too short. All right. So we're not 6'3", 6'2". We're not 5'11", 6 foot. So we're exactly 6'1". We're on defense. Oh. Is it... No, Diggs is 6... It's Diggs, isn't it? Trayvon Diggs? Where's number 7? But I thought he was 6'2". Is he only 6'1"? He is 6'2". Wow, it's not Dallas. Interesting. So we're in the NFC West. It's a DB. Is that... Is it Ward? Ward. Travarius Ward for San Francisco. Well, there you go. Good old Travarius Ward. And you're assuming the report you read from someone who doesn't lie and is 100% credible, lol? Oh, you guys are talking to each other? I don't know. It's half right, yeah. They're using that news reported stories, yeah. 3rd and 2. In the pistol, McLeod goes in motion right to left, takes a snap. Hand off to the right side is Algier. Algier gets stuffed. And the Falcons will now 4th and 4, and they'll have to settle for another field goal. Or do they go for it on 4th and 4? Yep, they're going for it. All right, they don't believe they're going to stop the Bucks. 2 receivers each way. They've takes a snap, looking, going underneath, and it'll be caught by Mooney, and Mooney breaks a tackle, slips another one, and Mooney goes into the end zone. Oh, what a call there. Gutsy call, and it works out. Touchdown, Atlanta. 27-26, pending an extra point. Brutal. Niners have 2 Wards on their defense? No, I think the other Ward left. I think that other Ward left. Mooney's doing amazing tonight. Yeah, Mooney's having a great day. 8 catches, 88 yards, 2 tugs. Broom. I mean, the Buccaneers, the snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And it's 27-27 now, all knotted up with 13-18 to go in the fourth quarter. The weakness of the Bucs is their secondary. And Tyke Smith, the rookie, getting torched. This has been the best Thursday night football game in a while. Yeah, last week was the Cowboys and Giants, right? The week before that was the Bills and the Dolphins blowout. The opening game was good. The very first game, that came down to the wire, right? With the Chiefs and Ravens. So that was a good game. And then the week after that, I don't remember who the week 2 game was. How many points does Mooney have in fantasy? Let's see. Baker's got 30. Cousins going off. He's got 41. Mooney's got 28 in my league. 28. Looks like that should be standard in all leagues. So, yeah, he's got 28.8 points. Jeez. Both teams are really struggling on defense. I'm just glad it isn't a nice defensive struggle. Yeah. Now, 2 weeks ago was the Jets blowing out the Patriots. Oh, did I skip 2 Thursdays in a row? I did skip 2 Thursdays in a row, didn't I? Because I had night jobs back-to-back week. So Buffalo blowing out Miami was that was week 2. So 2 weeks ago was I remembered week 2, I didn't remember week 3. What up, Richard? Looks like I showed up just in time. That's right. What up, Hassan? Well, I got a matchup against you in Protex League. Uh-oh, good luck. Guy I'm playing has Cousins and Mike Evans. This shootout is worst case scenario. Wow. Yikes. Good luck. Good luck. I don't even know what I have on that team. I'm pretty sure I have Lamar over there. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what that team's looking like. Let's see. So 1-3. This team is awful. Takes a snap, drops back, punt, Baker throws to the left side, and Mike Evans makes the grab for a first down, gain of 12. Good night, this team is terrible. I got some good receivers. My running backs are horrible. Ugh. I got all receivers. My running backs are atrocious. My best running back's Javonte Williams. Yeah. I'm turning that league off again. And good luck. Single back formation. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Hand up. Nope. Play action. Baker steps up. Looking. Avoids the rush. Baker running to the right side. All open field. And Baker Mayfield just had like a 20-yard run. Man-to-man defense. Nobody spying Baker. And a big first down. 18-yard gain up to Atlanta's 39. Already in field goal range for McLaughlin. My running backs are B-Rob and Chase Brown. There you go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Single back formation. at the 39-yard line, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is White. White ahead, gets a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 here for the Bucs. At the Atlanta 38-yard line. Plenty of time left in this game. Still only a 3-point game. 11.5 to go. It's a really good game for Atlanta. Atlanta, I feel like they've definitely clearly struggled a lot. And to be in a tie game, very respectable. B. Robin Gibbs, yeah. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Baker looking. Going to the right side. It will be incomplete. Looking for Otten. Now 3rd and 9. Mostert. Yeah, I got Mostert on my bench all year. My running backs are freaking awesome, though. Got Alvin Kamara, Kyron Williams, and Aaron Jones. All 3 are top 7 running backs right now in the league. In fantasy. Surprise the poll here. Wants Bucs to win, considering Cousins and Heineke in Atlanta. I want them to have success. Interesting. 3rd and 9. Don't know if the poll is necessarily supposed to be who you want to win. Sometimes people, that's how they vote. But I vote based on who I think's going to win, not necessarily who do I want to win. I don't really necessarily have a want in this game. I don't really care who wins. But I picked the Bucs to win because I thought they were going to. But I don't really have anything against either one of these teams at all. I'm just glad to see Baker continue to have success since he's one of my fantasy quarterbacks. Power of positive thinking. That's right. All right, here we go. I want NFC frontrunners to lose. That makes sense. I look out for one thing, what helps the Skins. That is fair. So, in that case, Atlanta winning would help. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap on 3rd and 9. Pressure. Avoids it. Baker keeps his eyes on it. Shaking and baking. He will get a positive gain on the play, but it will not be enough for the first. Baker Mayfield getting in the face of Carter. Showing no fear. Man, Baker Mayfield, who supposedly may have hurt his knee, he is shaking and baking out there, running it. Baker getting shifty, that's right. Falcons have Kirk go, though, yep. All right. From the left hash, 53-yard attempt for McLaughlin. Chase McLaughlin. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. No doubter. And it is now 30-27 Bucs back on top with 10:23 to go. It's those Mike Tyson vids, Tim. Yeah, it is. Booms it through. That's right. Yeah, Pat was talking about how he's the most accurate kicker over 50 yards in history. Change your kicker, Tim? I doubt McLaughlin's available. I'm sure he's having a great year, but I'm not mad with my kicker at all. Oh, you're talking about in the league that you're in? I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I don't really follow that league. I only care about one league that I'm in right now, so I didn't even know ProTech was going to start that league again. But now I got Brandon Aubrey in this league. Oh, McLaughlin is available. He is position ranked 10. He had a really bad week in Denver. Other than that, he's had a pretty good season, but I have the number 1 kicker in the league right now, so I'm not changing. When Atlanta plays, I like yelling, "Cool, Young Ho," when he scores, yeah. Remember when 50-plus yarders used to be considered an impressive feat? Now they're just an expectation? Yeah. NFL kickers are setting records for kicks beyond 50 so far this year, over 75%. Wow. Can you all see this message? Might have gotten shadow banned. Nope, I see you, Steve. Oh, you know what? I do have the top chat instead of the live chat on. So if you messaged maybe and I had the top chat rather than live chat. All right. So 10:23 to go. Bucks on top by 3. Tampa Bay Kickers, Illinois alum. Go Alumni. Oh, good old McLaughlin. Cybert is him. Yep. Darn, my scores were wrong. What up, Jesus? How are you? I don't know what your scores were, but good luck. All right, there's the kick from Gill. And it will be a touchback. So 30-27, 10:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Can Kirk do it again? Kirk's had some late game heroics so far this season. Wow. That throw was nasty. This back shoulder throw to Mooney for the touchdown is just filthy. All right. Kirk Cousins over 350 yards so far today, and he's going to need some more to win. Neither team have a Super Bowl defense. Yep. Under center. Man in motion is McLeod. Takes a snap. Play action. Rolling. Setting up a screen to Bijan. Bijan gets tripped up. No, he stays on his feet. And gets a gain of 5 on the play. Honestly, the Falcons' defense is actually not that bad, except they don't have edge rushers. That's the main thing. And then the Falcons have a great front 7, but their back end is not very good. Nobody in Tampa can tackle, yeah. My score is 23-19 Bucks. Oh, yeah. A little low. In the pistol, 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side is Bijan. Bijan will get hit for a gain of 1. 3rd down and 4 coming up here for Atlanta. What is the over-under right now in DraftKings for live betting? Let's see here. Diaby's hurt on the play. The over-under right now is 64.5. They're currently at 57. Interesting. So if Atlanta scores a touchdown, that would put them exactly at 64. Then the Bucks would need a touchdown to win it. If they score a field goal, the Bucks will probably just settle for a field goal to win it. I'm going to bet the under. Why not? Basically, I'm going to say Tampa Bay does not score a touchdown here. Don't do it. You're right. I probably shouldn't do it. But I'm glad I bet the under, because if it goes over, that means we saw some excitement. Skins giving 3.5, taking the points, but expecting Skins to win. Have a bad feeling about Gurrit. It's going to be very interesting. I actually think this game is very important. This is a very important game here. We should be favored, which we are, and then, well, how do you handle that front runner status, right? How do you handle being the favorite? So I'm very interested to see if this to me is going to be more important than beating the Ravens. Like, don't get me wrong, if we beat the Ravens, that's massive. But I don't really care if we lose to the Ravens either. I think that's a fine loss with the young team early in the year. I wouldn't mind that. But if we lose to the Browns, that hurts. They should not blow them out. Go into cruise control until the Ravens game. Hard to not be jaded after all these years, right? I'm okay with losing the Ravens, not okay with losing the Browns. Exactly. That's how I feel right now. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. 3rd and 4. Takes a snap. Kirk looking, pumping, pressure over the middle, and it's going to be batted away. But there's a flag. Wow. Levante's David keeps screaming, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Levante David can't believe it. Let's see. Does he do it within 5? Yeah, it's within 5. Yeah, that's within 5 yards was of the contact. Wow, pass interference. That is a rough call. That is a rough call there. Like, you're going for the football. You're jamming within 5 yards. Brutal. Not obvious. That was not an obvious pass interference whatsoever. 1st and 10. 9:19 to go. In the pistol formation, 2 receivers each way. Mooney goes in motion left to right. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Al-Shahir. Al-Shahir will get tripped up after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Falcons. It's like when you get a new car, manufacturers want to ease the girl at first. Girl in, don't be doing donuts and peeling out just because you can. Yeah. If they lose the Ravens, I need to see good rebound versus Carolina. Fair. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to lose to the Ravens, but it's just, it doesn't mean much to me, I guess is what I'm saying. In the pistol, takes a snap, drops back, looking, pumping, pressure over the middle, has his man Drake London. London will get his another catch and a 1st down. Gain of 15 up to the Tampa Bay's 40-yard line. Man in motion is McLeod, left to right, takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Al-Shahir. Al-Shahir will get tackled for no gain at the 40. And they want a holding, and they may got it. Holding. Offense number 63 is Lindstrom gets called for it. So back him up 10 yards. 1st and 20 now at midfield. Oh, yeah. He hooks that right arm and just drops down with him. Yep, he hooks that left arm and then drags him right down. What, London got like a $120? Something like that. He's having a really good day. In the shotgun is Kirk. Left to right is Mooney. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the left side. It's caught by McLeod. McLeod will get tripped and tackled for a 4-yard gain. He's got 110. 8 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown. Funny, the whole month of October, Commanders will play in Maryland. Good old Maryland. That's right, because the Ravens game. Well, London got a $120. Sorry. I wonder if it's due to the election? Nah. Tim, you calling the Vikings-Jets game Sunday morning? No. Gotta go to church. 3 receivers to the right side. 2nd and 16 takes a snap. 4-man rush. Kirk avoids the rush. Now throws underneath. Caught by Pitts. Pitts slips a tackle. And he's going to get tackled after a decent gain of about 10 yards up to the 37, maybe 36. Kirk Cousins only 25 yards away from a 400 game. All right, 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 6. 3 receivers to the right side. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Good pickup. Pressure late. Now throws it outside. Darnell Mooney drops a wide open catch. Mooney, who's been absolutely fantastic tonight, does not come up clutch for Darnell Mooney. All right, Kirk Cousins, 4th and 6. Do they settle for a field goal to tie this up? What happened to all those contested catches? Dropped the easy one of the night. Sometimes that happens, right? From the left hash is Younghoe Koo. 54-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick is blocked! It's blocked! And it's no good! 6:29 to go in the 4th. Wow. It's blocked. Tim, have I ever called an international game? I guess not, technically, yet. Wow. A dropped pass and now a blocked field goal, and Atlanta in trouble. So Tampa Bay will start this drive at their 36-yard line. Can they ice this game out? Tim, I wish Tim called the Toy Story game. Oh my gosh. I would be flipping out if that was how they actually showed the Skins game on TV. What kind of blocking was that? They let him straight through. Yep. Mistakes by the Falcons. So not on Koo Younghoe. Nope, he did not miss it himself. That one was just a bad blocking right up the middle and was able to get the block clean. Clean block. The Kelsey brothers. I was ready to yell. Boo. All right, 30-27, 6:29 to go in the 4th. Buccaneers have the lead and a chance to ice this game out with a touchdown. All right. 30-27, 6:29. Buccaneers have not run the ball well. Of course, you had the 56-yard run to really blow things up. But as a team, their running backs have been struggling otherwise, right? Baker also blew up some rushing stats as well. If you take Baker's out, 5 carries for 37, that's 14 carries for just under 100 yards. So let's see what they do. In the shotgun, Baker, 2 receivers each way, takes a snap, play action. Go batted at the line. Matthew Judon knocks it down, and this is a big decision. See, this is what I'm saying. The problem with the Buccaneers is they can't just kill the clock. Well, what a block by Bijan. Tier Thomas. Crazy. All right, here we go. Single back formation. 2nd and 10. Baker takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is going to be White. White running in and spinning off tacklers, falling forward for a nice gain of 7. That is what they need to do. So 3rd down and 3 to keep this drive moving. Clock is going to go ticking past 6 minutes. Six minutes to go in the 4th. Here we go. Baker Mayfield. Man in motion is Godwin. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking, pumping. Baker's going to keep it, and Baker runs for a first and slides for a first down gain of about 5. Uh-oh. This is not looking good for Atlanta. Not looking good. Show us the field, Tim. Sorry. All right. Baker Mayfield. Nobody spies him. He just hits the gap through the offensive line and runs for a first down. Here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 as we cross the 5-minute mark. Baker takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Bucky Irving. Irving with a jump step in the hole will fall forward for a gain of about 4, maybe 5, depending on the spot. All right, this is brutal. They're at the Atlanta 43-yard line. Atlanta needs to get a stop. Well, after that, it's actually at about the 39, 38. So McLaughlin in range. They got to hold him to a field goal. Kirk Cousins has shown some clutchness so far early in this season. You hold him to a field goal, you give him a chance. 4:29 to go in the 4th quarter. At the 38, takes a snap. Play action. Baker setting up the screen to Bucky. Bucky slipping tackles. Nice jump step. Spinning and gets a gain up to about the 35. And it's 1.5 yards shy of the first. 3rd down and short. Clock continues to run here past the 4-minute mark. This is a big defensive potential stop for the Falcons. All right. Can they prevent a first down here? 3:45 to go in the 4th quarter. Baker Mayfield under center. Couple of tight ends on the right side. Single back formation. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And White will fight forward for the first. That's a backbreaker. Falcons have 3 timeouts. So now they can easily get it to the 2-minute warning if Atlanta doesn't want to use its timeouts right now. Probably will use them after the first down play. If I was the Falcons, I would use a timeout here because the Buccaneers are much liable to run a pass play at some point and you get even more time on the clock. They love to pass all day long. 3-minute mark now. Single back. Tight end in motion, right to left, takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Irving. Irving still going, slips and tackles, fumble, and Atlanta has the football. Oh my gosh, Bucky Irving fumbles the football. And now the Falcons will get the ball on the turnover. And Bucky Irving slams his helmet down on the sideline, upset, and that is massive. The Buccaneers were looking to kill this game. And Jesse Bates with the peanut punch. And he just pokes it right out. And Bertrand right there to scoop it up. And the Falcons have the ball. Wow. All right. Now Atlanta at their own 25. 75 yards between them and Pay Dirt to take the lead. Or can they get into field goal range for Younghoe Koo? 2:50 to go in the 4th. In the pistol is Kirk. Al-Shahir, the running back. McLeod goes in motion left to right. Takes a snap. Handoff to Al-Shahir. And Al-Shahir gets stuffed. That is a bold move for Atlanta to run the ball here. Man. And they lose a couple yards on the play. That is very odd. They've been passing the ball so crazy well. And then you start with a run. They hurry up to the line, 2 receivers each way, takes a snap, 4-man rush, pressure, and he gets hit, and down goes Kirk. And it's Hall with the second sack of the day. And Kirk going to hurry up to the line here. Can they get a playoff before the 2-minute warning? Wow. And they do take the snap right at 2:01. Kirk going to throw it underneath. Caught by Al-Shahir. Al-Shahir dancing. Al-Shahir will not get out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. The clock stops with 2 minutes. But now it's going to be 4th down and 14. And you could punt and have 3 timeouts. You may have to punt. Yeah, maybe a punt. But either way, you're not looking good. Nah, you got to go for it. Never mind. Your defense has been struggling today, stopping them from anywhere. You're probably not going to get lucky with another turnover. Yeah, I'm going for it here. I'm going for it. All right. Who did they play when they couldn't get into the end zone? The Falcons? I don't know. Let's see. It was the Chiefs. It was the Chiefs that we were watching here. The Chiefs. Go for it. Hope for a field goal if you don't convert. Exactly. Yeah. I would go for it here. Because you're probably not going to stop them, especially if they have the whole field you have to cover. Right here at the 20, if you fail, you would, it's in the red zone defense now. Everything's tighter, everything's closer, easier to play defense as well. So they're going to go for it here. 4th and 15. Penalties can happen. They've been throwing it lights out today. I mean, Kirk's at 389 yards. They've converted on 3rd and longs before. Here we go. 4th and 15. 1:52 to go in the 4th. It all comes down to this. Pitts in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Kirk takes a snap. 4-man rush. Kirk going to the middle of the field. Intercepted! Levante David! Levante David puts the exclamation point on this game. And Kirk gets the pick. 1:44 to go in the 4th quarter. And the Buccaneers are 1 first down away from closing this out. Kirk Cousins. Brutal. Brutal. Appreciate the 40 of you in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We're here every primetime game as well as every Commander game. Single back formation. Man in motion is Godwin, right to left. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is White, and White will get tackled for a loss. Oh, is White okay? Uh-oh, White, a little shaken up on that. Got rolled up weird. Oh, wait. Atlanta is not going to have to call timeout. Atlanta's not going to have to call timeout. Injured player. Yeah, it's injured timeout. So Atlanta saves a timeout here. Massive injury timeout. So 2nd and 13 now, with Atlanta not having to use a timeout. Oh, wow, they didn't... Wow, they still forced Atlanta to use the timeout. Never mind. Wow. Single back formation, takes a snap, handoff to the left side. Bucky Irving cutting it back up, and he holds onto the football. Uh-oh, flag on the play. Not good for Atlanta. You don't want flags here of a holding. Holding offense number 62. You don't want extra plays. All right. Yep. Should have been a face mask on top of it. Could have been offsetting penalties. That would have been massive. All right, here we go. Barton definitely holding call there as well. Won't they go for the 10-second runoff? You wouldn't be I don't think you would be allowed there. 2nd and 23. Single back formation. Man in motion is Raquan White. Takes a snap. Play action. Setting up the screen. Caught by White. White will lose a yard. Are they out of field goal range? A little bit. 61-yard field goal. They keep going backwards. Wow, Mike Evans was wide open. That would have been touchdown number 100. That would have been touchdown 100. Wow, 3rd and 25. 1:26 to go. I'm glad he missed it because I bet the under. That's one way to save a turnover or a timeout. Resort to mafia tactics. Yeah. Yeah, just injure the other team. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess they still probably should have to call a timeout there. I guess that does make sense. 3rd and 25, 1:26 to go. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion's Godwin. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Bucky. Bucky dancing. And he will lose, or really not really do much. So the final timeout for Atlanta taken with 1:21. And now it's really too long of a field goal. So they're going to have to punt. Falcons, they're not dead yet. Wow. Good defense there by Atlanta. The holding call was massive. Puts them outside of field goal range. That was unexpected. All right. 4th and 24. So at the 42-yard line, that would be a 60-yarder for McLaughlin. Probably a bit silly, so got to punt him and try to pin him back deep. I would do like a pooch punt here and just let it bounce. See what happens. Gill to punt it. There it is. There's the punt, and it will bounce at the 6 and take a friendly Atlanta bounce. Good job there by the return man as well. The return man acted like he was going to catch it and lets it bounce over his head. Well done there by the return game because he distracted the Gunners. All right, 30-27. Falcons just need a field goal. They have no timeouts, but honestly, plenty of time with 1 minute and 12 seconds. Just got to get out of bounds a couple times and plenty of time left. Kirk Cousins should go over 400 yards today. Here we go. Atlanta in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way at their own 20. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. 4-man rush. Throwing underneath. It'll be caught by Pitts. Pitts avoids it, but I think he gets out of bounds. He does get out of bounds after a gain of about 5 at the 25-yard line now. 1:08 to go in the 4th. It's huge. Only takes 6 seconds off the clock. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Kirk looking to throw. Good protection. Over the middle. Has his man. It's going to be caught by Mooney near midfield. And, could be a delay of game penalty by Tyke Smith, but they're not going to call it. Hurrying up to the line. No timeouts. Nice play there. Plenty of time to get into field goal range for Younghoe Koo. Three receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Posture. And he's going to get it out there to McLeod. McLeod fumbles. And he goes out of bounds. The clock's going to roll. The clock should roll. Yes, it's rolling. Forward progress. You can't fumble the ball out of bounds backwards and get the clock to stop. Clock's moving. Good punch out by Tyke Smith, the rookie. 21, 22. They spike it. It'll be 3rd and 1 now at the 49-yard line. Or 44. Wow. No, it was the 49-yard line. 49-yard line. All right, Kirk Cousins, 20-ish seconds now. Kirk Cousins in the pistol, 21 seconds. 2 receivers each way, takes a snap. Looking to the left side, it'll be caught by London, and London gets knocked out of bounds immediately with 17. So that'll put them at about the 43-ish yard line. You're looking at around a 60-yarder for Younghoe Koo at the moment. 17 seconds left here in the fourth. So at the 43-yard line, it's a 61-yard field goal at the moment. 17 seconds remain in the fourth. Cannot take a sack here if you're Kirk. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Kirk drops back. Looking. Pressure. Goes over to the left side. And it's batted away by McCollum. McLeod the intended target. 12 seconds remain now. Kirk Cousins cannot get, and you only 12 seconds remain. You can't get tackled in bounds. You got to get them in bounds. You got to protect the sidelines here if you're the Bucs. If I would see, all right, Tampa Bay will be charged with a timeout here. Watts, injured player here for the Bucs. Take a minute here, but if I was the Bucs, I am running that play with 3 DBs along each side of the sideline, 1 deep safety, 2-man rush. You just cannot let them get out of bounds for the play. If they get tackled in bounds, this game is over. They won't have enough time to spike the ball with 12 seconds. So right now it's 61. 61-yard attempt here, so it's got to be a quick out if you're the Falcons because you can't get tackled in bounds. So you got to protect the sidelines if you're the Bucs. If they don't put guys on the sidelines here, this is a huge mistake here by whatever his name is, Todd Bowles. 12 seconds remain. Force everything inside if you're the Falcons. Or excuse me, if you're the Bucs. Falcons cannot take a sack, cannot get tackled in bounds. You're almost looking at a throwaway just to give it a field goal attempt here for Koo. Oh my gosh, they don't protect the sidelines. Take the snap. Gonna throw it over the middle of the field. This game's over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. They spike it with 1 second. What a clutch play. Oh my God, how did they do that? Oh my God, Kirk Cousins just did the impossible. How did they do that? With 9 seconds, they got set up, ran to the line, set up, spiked with 1 unimaginable. And Younghoe Koo to tie this game to send it to overtime. That is incredible. How did they do that? I am stunned. 47-yard attempt here for Younghoe Koo. A flag, delay a game. Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. It's a 52-yarder. Did the play clock not get reset? Wait, the ball's not down. The ref was still standing and stopping the play. That's weird. 52-yard field goal from the left hash to try to tie this game up. So Tampa Bay will ice the kicker here. I'm really confused. The NFL, the ref was standing over top of the football. The ref was still standing on top of the football. I'm very confused on that penalty. Wow. I don't understand that. That was weird. The ref was standing over the ball, and yet the play clock was hitting 0. It didn't seem like it was long enough. I mean, it should have been 40 seconds on the clock. Wait, what reset? What do you mean there's no reset? It should have been 40 seconds on the play clock. That is very odd. Anyway, from the left hash for Younghoe Koo. Younghoe Koo. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is down the middle, and this thing's going to overtime. Oh, this is insane. This is insane. How? I gotta go back. Hold on. We gotta go back here. Hold on. How did he get that spike off in time? How did they do that? I gotta go back and watch that again. That was insane. Okay, so there's 12 seconds on the clock. Did they do, like, were they slow to start the clock? Let's see, 12 seconds. Takes the snap. They were a little slow to start the clock. They tackle with 8, 7, 6, 5. They're hurrying up. 4, 3. And a very weird formation, too. Like, Bijan's way off the ball. And how do you get in the correct formation, too? Everybody's on the line, on the ball. That's insane. Okay, now there is 40 seconds on the clock. 35, 36, 34. I'm also curious on 30, 28, 9, 28, 7, 6, 5, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, he's warming up with 10 seconds on the play clock. No, that Atlanta didn't get the reset. Or, like, there was no reason to. Yeah, I mean, that was a delay of game. Going back and looking at it, that was a good call. Delay a game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Interesting. Okay, so the delay of game was very legit. They just don't know why Younghoe Koo was acting like he had all day. Like, nobody called timeout. It was a spike. So it's not like you can just sit there and hang out with a timeout there. But, yeah, I mean, they started the clock reasonably okay. But when they took that snap, it stood there at 12 for a while. But, wow. All right. So Atlanta's going to get the ball first. Wow. Touchdown ruins my over. Or my under bet, which is hilarious. Anyway, there's the kick. And it will be caught. All right. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins. Can he end the game here? I think about that pick 6 he threw against Atlanta when he was here, after we got it into overtime and then Kirk threw a pick six to ice it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins. Man in motion is McLeod. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Al-Shahir. Al-Shahir will spin down to get a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Falcons. Wow. This is insane. Atlanta trying to go to 3 and 2 here. 2nd and 9 with 9:40 to go in overtime. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by London. London will get tackled here for a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Actually 7 on the spot, roughly. So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 2 here for Atlanta. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Looking. Quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by London. London cross midfield and gets hit at the 46. Uh-oh. Drake London take a shot to the ribs. Drake London. Man, this zone coverage, just simple. All right. That was a shot to the ribs there. Oof. McCollum makes a nice shot there. All right, so at the 46-yard line. So that would be a currently 64-yard field goal attempt for a coup. Drake London targeted 13 times, caught it 12. Insane day for London. Drake London, 12 catches, 154 yards and a touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 9 catches, 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, 7 catches, 88 yards. Man, everybody having a day in Atlanta's receiving room. All right, 9:02 at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Will Baker Mayfield have another chance, or will Atlanta ice this out with a touchdown? 2 receivers each way. Mooney goes in motion. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, going over to the right side, and it's going to be caught! Hodge! He's going to put it out to the races, and Hodge touchdown! The Falcons win! The Falcons win! I'm flabbergasted. Wow. How did Hodge, he slipped a tackle and then he just runs straight. Wow. Todd Bowles and the Bucs are stunned. Raheem Morris and the Falcons are hyped. And Cordero Hodge's second catch of the day goes for what? 45 yards and a touchdown in overtime to win it. Atlanta 36, Buccaneers 30. Wow. I believe. Wow. That is insane. Kirk Cousins, 509 yards of received passing yards. 509 yards. 42 for 58, 509 yards for Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield, 19 for 24, 180 yards and 3 touchdowns. That is insane. Never betting on the Bucs again? Yeah. Wow. This wild ride we were on, there's so many twists and turns in this entire game. Younghoe Koo misses earlier in the game. They don't even give him an attempt at half. Somehow they get the spike off on 1 yard. Jeez. Kirk just went off. You can't make this up. 42 for 58, 509 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. I mean, he threw a pick to get this game to be iced. Upset they don't kick the PAT. Lol, yeah. What, did you have the over on that? Did you get screwed on the over? I got screwed on the under, I believe. I think I lost that. Yeah, because total, yeah, it was 64.5. So I lost. Desmond Ridder could never, yeah. Kirk swagging and surfing. Yeah, you like that game, isn't it, George? Wow. What's the time of possession? Atlanta had to have dominated it. Not really. 33.5 to 27.5? Jeez. You had the drop pass by Darnell Mooney earlier in the game. The spike. The blocked field goal. The holding penalty on the Bucs to kick them out of field goal range. Wow. You bet the Falcons minus 6.5? Win. And why? When did you take the Falcons minus 6.5? Kirk really went from guy who can't win on Mondays to Mr. Clutch. Yeah, this is the second primetime game he won on a game-winning drive. Quite impressive. I want a stadium like that. Yeah, Kirk Cousins went... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, insane game for the Falcons. Great win. Both teams are now 3-2. Falcons had back-to-back huge, just close game victories. Before the game started, would you move the needle? The Falcons were not 6.5-point favorites. That's wild. Yeah, you moved the money line because I thought Atlanta was easy money. Interesting. Wow. So the Falcons are the best team in the NFC South? I mean, I don't know if you could say that for sure, but they are definitely in the mix. I mean, they won both games, but everything's so close. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Shout out to the Falcons. I mean, I don't know, man. Wow. That's a crazy game. That's a crazy game. Anyway, all right. It was a good game. And appreciate all of you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. And until next time, see ya!